Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Hi, Raccoon. Welcome in. How's your day going? I hope it's going well. Let's see. Let me swap screens. And there I am. Hello, hello. So today, we've got a large docket today. I will say, I'm kind of hyped. I'm kind of scared though, because I don't know if I'll be able to get everything done all at once. But I've got 3 goals for today, which is, it's a lot. Wah! I gotta move my tablet a little bit more, because I put it a bit too far up this time. There we go. Okay, so today, we're going to be doing emotes, VTuber modeling, and pixel art. Now, I'm not sure how far we're going to get in the VTuber modeling, but I hope to at least get maybe 2 emotes done, and maybe the pixel art, because the pixel art, let me tell you, chat, let me tell you. So I did go out of my way yesterday, and I did get what I said I was going to get, so that everybody's avatars displays at the bottom of the screen. It's not active yet, though, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be making the art for that extension today. That is going to be the starlings. Now, granted, I need to figure out how customization will work with that, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think. Oh wait, no, hold on. I believe with the way that the extension is set up. Hey Dar, how you doing? How's your day going? I hope it's going well. Yeah. What's up, Dar? You come to hang out, chill, yap, and draw. Yeah, but I'm also excited because I'm gonna be doing pixel art in Clip Studio, and I have not done that before. Well, I tried to. Granted, I didn't know what size I needed to make my canvas, and I didn't have any of the tips, the tools or whatnot for that. This time, I do have them. I downloaded them. I haven't tried any of them yet, but hopefully it goes well. Just chillin', finished up most of my room today. That's good. What did you do, by the way? I know you, like, tore up your room. Was there a reason for that, or... Like, if you want to share. You don't have to. But, yeah. Oh, my eye. Now, I've also started posting on TikTok, and let me tell you, chat. That place, that is an entirely different beast. That platform, wild. Well, actually, hold on. Let me just pull this up real quick. So this is the other VTuber, the model that I've been working on. Okay, it might take a little bit to load in. It's a simplified chibi model of Kane. Because if I don't feel like bringing up the whole model, I'll be able to use this one. Also, I wanted to have more eye effects. I think that I made the eyes a little bit better on here. There's a lot more going on, and I wanted them to be more glowy, so that when I do dark mode, the eyes really stand out. Here, let me activate all of these real quick so you can see what it looks like with all of the hair. But yeah, I separated the hair differently on this model, and hopefully it's good. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on the light. Hold on. Let me go do that real quick. Okay, there we go. Wah. Yeah, so hopefully when I get the rigging done for this, it'll end up well. I'm also going to be using this model to fuck around with VBridger, because I've never used VBridger before, and I guess you're supposed to have a bunch of different inputs or parameters for the mouse, and I haven't added that to my Kane model. So I'm gonna experiment with this one, and if it turns out bad, then oh well, no big loss, because it's just a test model, really. But I don't wanna fuck it up on my Jester model, because Jester, I actually have plans for doing a bunch of toggles and interactables and shit. So this, I think I might do, like, I don't know. I don't want to make any promises yet, chat, but I think I might do a marathon of art, because I want to be able to get these models done. And I can usually do them in about a week, like a week for each model. I want to hopefully get them done before Art Fight starts, because that's next month. Also, happy Pride Month, everybody! Hell yeah! I know today is the first day, but yeah. Those are my plans right now. I've got a shit ton to do, so I gotta start hoofing it. Granted, I don't think I'm gonna start on the model right now because I'm kind of intimidated. Make me a Minecraft skin on stream. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do that on stream because I use a phone app for that. But do like DM me the model, the skin that you have, and tell me what tweaks you want done, and I can probably do that. But yeah. Here, I'm gonna close this for now. And I think right now we're gonna whack. Listen, I don't know how to stream from my phone over to my computer because screen mirroring doesn't work. I've tried that. It doesn't show up on OBS. I guess it has to be directly routed into my actual computer via like the ports. I don't know. I would probably need an Elgato card or something like that, but I don't have one, and those are expensive. I could potentially help at some point. Yeah, I would appreciate that, Dar. I would. So also on the docket, I gotta make my room for King because I don't have that done yet either. I don't know if I want to do animations. I also want to do break screens and a new BRB screen, and I also want to do transition screens. But that's a lot. It is quite a lot. And I know that that takes a lot of time, so I'm not going to be doing that right now. I think we're going to start with what do we have? Emotes, modeling, pixel art. I think we're going to start with an emote. Oh, I also do have to tweak these emotes because I checked them in the Discord server. They're not as readable as I want them to be. So we're going to be doing a quick little fix. Where is my spray paint? There it is. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed was the eyes. They're not very visible. Where is it? That's the mouth. Let me turn this down. I think I don't need any shading in the mouth. Let me just turn that off real quick. And then this part is what I need to fix. This has to be brighter so that you can actually see what's going on here. So I think I'm going to brighten up this entire area. Obviously, I'm not going to make it white, but I need to have a brighter color. I think that helps a lot. Yeah, I think that helps with the readability and also the line work. But I also do need to make the lines a lot thicker. Why did I put this layer here? I don't know. Anyways, time to thicken up the lines even more. Because yeah, it's not that readable. I will say, it is my very first time making emotes, so it's not bad. Oh. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I don't have to redo the entire emotes, but I do have to add a lot more to the emotes and get rid of details. Because I underestimated how much detail would actually show up. Well, I overestimated how much detail would actually show up on the finalized models, the finalized emote parts. So we gotta redo this. I will say that the high emote is probably the most readable one of all the ones I've created so far. But we gotta go like real thick with the lines, and I didn't do that. I was kind of afraid. I was being a little bit of a coward when I made these. But no more. We take a strong stance. We do big, bold lines now. Otome. Wow. I think also something that I need to work on when doing emotes more, I need to figure out where I want to make the bold lines to increase readability, because it all kind of blends together if you don't have very thick lines, even on the outside. So at least with my models, because they have a bit more detail. And I kind of did want to add in a little bit too much, but it's fine. Here, we'll make this even bolder. And then I also do have to shrink the model, the actual emote. I don't know why I keep calling these models. It's not a model. It's made based off of my VTuber models, but it's not a model in itself. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind for future emotes to go absolutely ham. Go absolutely wild with the line art. Yeah, because like I was saying, details they don't show up too well with the emotes. So I need to bring back the shading, like rein it in a little bit, rein in the shading, rein in the details, and I think that it should be good. So I don't have to spend too much time on the rest of these emotes then. So I have also been seeing a lot of people playing Elden Ring Night Rain as of lately. I heard it's multiplayer Elden Ring, but I don't know how true that is. Does anybody know? Has anyone played it? Oh, I forgot to do the highlights on the... Okay, well, that would also probably help. I need eye highlights to increase readability. Then do this. Shoot, too big. Did a little bit too big. And today's been kind of... I don't know, I've been feeling kind of wistful today, chat. It's been a lot of... Hello, the real mythological. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good day. I'm here to wish you a happy Pride Month. Thank you, thank you. It is the first day of Pride Month. I hope everybody has a good month. It's been good? That's good to hear. That's nice, yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to fix up some emotes that I was doing because I've not made emotes before. And I kind of went a little bit overboard with the details, and it's not that readable. It's like 5 in the morning here, and I'm on Twitch. Truly an experience. Myth. Oh my gosh. Get some sleep if you need it. Get some sleep. No, I've also been up on Twitch. I was watching some other streamers last night at like 3 or something. It really is an experience, especially if you're sleepy. I've actually fallen asleep to several streamers already. I mean, it's probably not the best because I fall asleep with I fall asleep with them on my computer, and it kind of warms up my entire room. So I end up waking up about an hour or so later because it's overheating. But yeah, no, get some rest if you need to, or if you are able to. Get some rest, yeah. I tried, but I can't forget to wish streamers a happy Pride Month. Lol, I've done this for 2 years. Oh wow, that's a while. Well, good on you for having a tradition. And thank you for wishing me a happy Pride Month. I hope that the month also goes very well for you. Yeah, it's been a day already. My allergies have been kicking my butt, but I took my allergy meds, so it should be fine. Yesterday was worse, though. Yesterday was worse. I live in a place where there's a lot of pollen, so we're off to a rocky start, but it's not terrible. It's not bad. Once again, happy Pride. I hope you have a great day and take care. Thank you. You have a great day, too, and you also take care. Get some rest. And drink some water, too, if you haven't had any in a while. Smile, why do you matter? Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And you keep that in mind for yourself, too, okay? Do I need to... Let's see. Oh, thank you for the follow, Myth. Welcome to the Starlings. I hope you enjoy your time here. Yeah. But really, do try to get some rest. Listen, I can't really be speaking because I have a terrible sleep schedule, but do as I say, not as I do. Let's see. I think that this makes it more readable now. Oh, I did also... I gotta redo the mouth portion because I realized after posting it that was not especially readable. So maybe I do this, bring it up a little, and then inwards like this. Oh, you know what, chat? I was thinking. I know I mentioned before about doing possible movie nights or watch-alongs. What would we think about doing It? Like a marathon of It, parts 1 and 2. Because I think that there's some people that would enjoy that. But I'm not sure. I also have to figure out who's hosting. If it's going to be me or if it's going to be Runes or Sloth or somebody else. But yeah. Oops. That's not it. Well, okay, there we go. Does this make it more readable? I think it does. I need to thicken the eyebrows, though, because those are still a little bit hard to read at a distance. Si me gusta? Okay, good. All right. So we will do that. I need to figure out a day, though. We don't really want to do that during a weekday, right? We'll probably do it at some point after a stream on a weekend. Because right now is a little bit too late. We need like at least 2 weeks for everybody to get stuff together and to prepare. Here we go. I think I need to also thicken this one a little. Maybe I don't need the contrast here, but yeah. No, I really want to do that. I think it would be fun. It would be hosted in the Discord though, so just a heads up. Because obviously I don't want to get dinged on Twitch. But I think that would be fun. Let's see. I think that is the final touches that I have to do. There we go. Okay. I think that makes it more readable. I think it does. You know what? Maybe I need to do the bottom eyelashes because those are still kind of fading. Oh! I need to change the eye... What's this called? It's not the eye whites. Is it called the eye whites? I can't tell. Well, I could probably look it up, honestly. I could probably do the streaming. Oh, alright. Do you have the It movies 1 and 2? Because I have them on DVD, but I don't have... Unfortunately, I don't have a player on my computer. But, I'm sure somebody probably would. I'm gonna reach out to somebody that I think would. We'll get that in order, though. We will. I will arrange that. Another community night. Watch-alongs. Yeah! And we'll also make one that's not spooky. Although I don't think that the It movies are too spooky. But yeah, we'll do a horror night, and then we'll do a non-spooky night as well. I have a player for DVDs. Oh, is it, Raccoon, is it hooked up to your computer? Because if so, this might work. It might. Let's see. Where did I put the eyes? That's the gold. No. Ah, here they are. No, wait, that's not the eye white. This is the eye white. Okay. Alright, save real quick. And I gotta figure out what... Yep, I can do that. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit about that off of stream later. But, yeah. I've streamed Wicked through DVD to my friend before on Discord. Oh, okay. Then you've got it down pat. All right. Yeah, I'll reach out to you about that, Raccoon, because I think that would be pretty fun. I think it would. There we go. I think that helps a little. Maybe. Do we want to do all the way? Oh, whew. Maybe we would want no saturation. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, okay. I think that looks a bit better. Quick save. And I think I'm going to export that as is. Export. Desktop. Save that real quick. Get out of here. Open that. And then we got to resize it. Because even though there's the readability issue, there's also the issue of the book being too big, and I didn't realize that until after I'd done all of the line work and whatnot. So we are just gonna move it a little. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe a little bit less. Shrink it a little. Undo. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if we're at a distance like this. Maybe a little bit more. Hold on. I think this is Ado. Let me check. It is! I was gonna say I love Ado. So much. Okay. There we go. I think that's good. I really have to make the lines very thick on here. Yeah, and then we will export this as version 1. Well, version 2, I guess, but I'm gonna call it version 1. Where is it? This one? I think this is the other emote. Yeah. Okay, cool, it is. Let me, real quick. Oh, shoot, wait, hold on. I completely forgot to add in the highlights. I said I was gonna do that, and then I just didn't. There we go. Let me lower the opacity, and I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, that adds so much readability. Okay. That's what I was missing. That's what was throwing me off. This is actually version 2 now. Version 2. There we go. Wow. All right, then close this, and now we can go back to this one. Make this a lot more bold. We need big, bold lines. Oops. Well, actually, hold on. That might work. That might work. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, another thing I was gonna say. So I have been scouring around and trying to find people that have extra VGen codes. It's really hard. It is very hard to find somebody who's got a VGen code. They still do the giveaways, I think, for the VGen codes on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter. I have Blue Sky, but I'm not sure if they do giveaways through Blue Sky. And I'm kind of, I kind of don't want to spam my followers' posts, their feeds, with a bunch of VGen code requests, because I'd be entering week after week. Because knowing my luck, it would take like 3 years to get a code. No, but I went through some of the forums that I usually go to for more art help and whatnot, and seeing if I can give people art or trades or anything like that to get a VGen code. Because, like, I'm an artist. I've been an artist for a while. I have a portfolio, a history, you know. But even there, it's really hard. Nobody had any extra codes. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, really. I might have to just do the, I feel kind of bad for doing this, but I think I'm going to have to just continue doing the posts of VGen on the Blue Sky feed, because I haven't done that yet, but I believe I'm going to have to. No, but about the forums that I was on before, actually, I've got my invite to Toy House from those forums. I was speaking to some artists in those forums, and they were saying, oh yeah, I have some extra codes. Do you want one? And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be awesome. That's really cool. Thank you for offering. Can I give you anything in return? Do you want some art of your character or something? Because they were doing me like a big favor. And they said, nope, I've just got extra codes. Here, take it and go. And that's how I got my Toy House code. It was really cool. They were very nice. And I did give them some stuff. I did give them some stuff through the forums. Because I didn't, like, that, they were very nice. I didn't want to just, like, take the code and then go. But yeah, it was a good experience. Ah, shoot. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I might try another place that I go on usually. I'm not sure if anybody there would actually speak to me though, but I don't know. It's not like a forum place, but it's where a lot of other artists are currently gathering. And I've seen a lot of people talking about an art circle within that place. So I don't know. I'll have to speak to some people on there. Okay. Okay, that does add... Okay, that is so much more better. That is a lot better. That adds so much more readability. Yeah. So I need to do that with the inner details too. Because I went a little bit too thin with the thin lines. Ah! I'm fighting for my life here. Fighting against the emotes that I created. There we go. Hi, Hackback. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for telling me that I'm still muted. I did not even realize that. Yeah, how's your day going, Hackback? Oh, wait, hold on. They have an Elden Ring badge now? Whoa. That's really cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. It's okay. Your day's okay? All right, yeah. Yeah, I have no idea how I got it. That's really cool. I like how it looks. I'll probably have to do some Googling and searching around to figure out how to get one as well, because I kind of want a badge. I don't have any badges on Twitch. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I will say pollen is not as bad today. So I also took my allergy meds. So hopefully, I will not die this stream. Oh, good. Yeah. So we should be going a little bit longer today. And I do have some extra stuff on the docket. I don't know if we're going to get to everything today, but that would be ideal. Yes, yeah. I didn't get to stream as long as I'd like to last night because I was kind of dying, I'm not going to lie. But it was fine. It's fine. Dying in a metaphorical sense. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of touching up emotes, though, because, yeah, unfortunately. But I am doing better, so it's always good to be doing a little bit better. But right now I'm doing some emote touch-ups. These are the ones that I have in my Discord server, but eventually I want to be able to add them to my Twitch. I don't know about the readability though, because I was double checking them in the Discord and watching it as people use them, and I was realizing, you can't really see what the actual emote is. It's not really conveying, it's not giving. So I'm going back and adding some thicker lines now, and hopefully that helps with visibility. But it's better to have a test run on Discord and not have the actual, the readability there, than it is to put them on Twitch and then realize a bit later, oh shoot, I need to redo this. It's like a test, you know? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I think that's good now. Maybe I need to go back and do the eyes. The emote is so adorable. Thank you. I'm glad. I tried to make it kind of cutesy since it's supposed to be the heart emote, but I don't know. I don't know if I really did that or not, but I'm glad that it comes across as that. Yeah. No, I was just lamenting a little bit earlier about not having a VGen code. I don't know if VGen is on Blue Sky. I think they are. If so, I'm gonna try to enter their code giveaway on there, but I don't know how many codes to give away. But I know VGen is really hard to get a code to in the first place. I was able to get my Toy House code relatively easy, but VGen seems to be a whole nother beast. But I would like to set up a VGen store for commissioning VTuber models, emotes, and that sort of stuff. But I don't know. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I can always go through PayPal or something else. What's VGen? Oh, yeah. So VGen is a platform for, right now, it's mostly for VTubers who are seeking commissions. It's like an alternative to Fiverr, since Fiverr kind of got flooded with AI and a bunch of the tech bros going on there. VGen is supposed to be the for artists platform. Now, I will say I've seen a few scams on VGen, but it looks like they're doing pretty well at keeping the scammers out. Oh boy, figures lol. Yeah, yeah. I did have a Fiverr account, but it's kind of difficult to do anything through Fiverr anymore, and especially since they started advertising like, hey, we do AI stuff and just verification and everything. It's kind of it's a headache and kind of a nightmare on Fiverr now. But yeah, that's why I wanted to do a VGen account slash shop. I don't know why I had trouble saying that, but like I said, it's kind of hard to set up since everybody who's invited to VGen only gets 2 codes to give out, and they have to vouch for the person. Granted, I think that's also just a little bit risky in the first place, and it makes it not likely for anybody to hand out codes. But I don't fault them. Like, 100% that's understandable. You really want to make sure that the person who's joining off of your account will be an actual artist and not a scammer. I do have a portfolio. I have a long time of posting art and building up a reputation. Now, granted, my reputation is still really small, but it's there. It is there. So I hope that when I enter the VGen code giveaway, hopefully I actually get one. We'll see, though. But I don't know how long that's going to take. But like I said, it's not, if I don't get one, I don't get one. I can always do something else. I'm creative like that. I can figure it out. I believe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think this should be the last detail that I need to... No, I need to do the hair too. Ah! There we go. And let me see. I think that's pretty readable now. Yeah. I'm gonna redo the highlights, actually. Yeah, it seems cool. Yeah, it does. I'm glad there are efforts like that. Yeah, me too. I've seen a lot of artists, especially as of lately with all of the AI stuff popping up. I've seen a lot of artists making a big effort to create community, and I really appreciate that. And I'm glad, because it's been really hard to find a community, especially for artists, given how social media algorithms work. It's pretty hard. But with everybody now, like, actively going out of their way to try and make community, I feel like it's a little bit easier. And it's nice to meet new artists and new people and see what they're doing, because let me tell you, people are creative. It's really cool. It's really cool to see other people's work. It's really cool to see how creative they are and what ideas they have and what ideas they're sharing. I just love it. I love art, and I love the creative process. Yeah. I think I need to do this hair one more thickness. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna redo the eye highlights because I think I want them to be a little bit brighter. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I'm actually going to also redo this. Let's see. Womp womp. Then redraw. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. Yeah. This is on a separate layer, I think. Yeah. I really think those smaller communities are key to salvaging the AI hellscape. Oh, for sure, yeah. There are some communities that I've been invited to, and everybody there is super nice. They are very, very nice. I love it. And there's no AI. There is no AI slop flooding everything. And that is, like, one of the best parts, too. It's really nice to see just everybody creating and making stuff. It's kind of like early YouTube, I'd say, where it was pretty easy to find artists who are passionate and making stuff and wanting to make stuff and just putting it out there, regardless of how much, I don't want to say popularity, but how widespread it becomes, I guess, because I know the algorithms are really bad at pushing down artists. Better than bad, I guess. Well, that's good. I hope that your day gets better, Hack. I was gonna say early internet in general. Yeah. Kind of like, I don't know. Would MySpace count? Maybe more like Angel Fire era. I think so. But yeah, back when everybody had blogs and stuff. Yeah, because it's really hard to do that now, especially with all of the centralized social media. But I know Kara was also another option, but I believe that it's treated more as like a portfolio site since ArtStation has I think Earth Station has had some AI issues, but Angel Fire, yeah, yeah, way back in the day, way back in the day. I had so many of those. Yeah, I think I only started doing online stuff. It was after all of the blogs and the individual websites started to become more, not mainstream, but more coalesced, I guess, into like Instagram and all that stuff. But I was on like tiny site forums, like the the adoptable pet sites, you know, where everybody would make their own adoptable pets and make their own art for that stuff. That's like where I started. Yeah, so that is a way back, way back. And that feels forever ago now. The internet has changed a lot. Okay, yeah, yeah, cute. Yeah, it was like those clickable ones where you would put those in your banners, like at the very bottom as your signatures or whatever. Like, click to help the pet grow, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I did have an account that I haven't checked in on because I completely forgot the password. I don't know if the site's even up and running anymore, but yeah. I was part of the game dev community 25 years ago. We just made games for each other, essentially. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that that has changed quite a lot, especially how big gaming has become within the last few years. Like, ever since the pandemic, I know that there has been, like, a major shift within the gaming industry, but you're like one of the main ones, one of the OGs in the game dev community then, yeah? Oh, shoot. Why did that pause my music? Play. Thank you. I miss IRC. I'm not exactly sure what that is off of the top of my head. Maybe I know it. Well, let's not go that far. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. My friend has been sending me a bunch of stuff as of late, and it's making me feel old. But I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Let's see. Highlights. I think that's... No, I need to make it a bit brighter. Yeah, I think that's good. Quick save. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say you not knowing what IRC is. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not that old. I'm somewhere in my 20s, I will say that. Yeah. Oh, shoot, I didn't... Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that... Let me zoom out. I think that makes it readable. I think that does. Yes. Yes, okay. Wow. Then get the transparent background, save, and now I just have to export this. Wait, so you missed out on Napster? I did. No, unfortunately, I did have to burn CDs from the library into... I think I'm okay to say this. I had to burn CDs into my iPod library because there was like no Apple Store. I didn't have money or anything like that as well. And then there were also songs that just weren't on the Apple Store. Wait, who needs that anymore? Yeah, true. No, I know about some older internet stuff as well. But yeah, no, at the time I had like, ooh, what was it? I think it was one of those small screen Apple devices that had the scroll wheel and then the button in the center, and that's how I listened to my music. And there was like one game on it, and it was a not ping pong, what is it, it's like the what's it called, shoot, I can't remember, a pinball machine. It was like a pinball game. Snake. Not quite. But same idea, kind of. It was like a pinball, and it actually had physics. It was very... Yeah, pinball is way better. It is... I would say it's a bit more interactive than Snake. Yeah, the old iPods, the old ones. Yeah, took me a minute. Yeah. I get that. Shoot. This one. I think that's the other one. Yeah, but also I had a flip phone for like the longest time up until I got to high school. So, yeah. Listen, I've got the new tech now. I do have the new tech. But I had to use the old school stuff for a little bit. Yeah, same. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then it was also pay per text on the flip phones. That is something I don't miss. Yeah, now I am glad that I can just send my friend a text, or like I don't even have to text them. I can just use Discord or something, and I don't get charged for that. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been feeling kind of wistful today. I don't know. It's nice out, so I'm not sure why I'm in this kind of mood. I don't know what really triggered it. But it's not like a sad wistful. Aw, yeah, yeah. Oh, cancel the Yeah, no, we're not sad today. It's only good vibes. We are being productive. We are not going to be sad. It's all right to be sad sometimes though. But yeah. No, I've been thinking a lot. But I always am thinking a lot. The brain never stops thinking. Do 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 do. No, I am medicated for my ADHD, so I don't think like a ridiculous amount as I did before. Like thinking derogatory. Yeah, I need to just not be a coward about doing thick lines on this because it's not readable if I do thin lines at all. Especially because it's like this big. It's like this big on the screen. I wish I could stop thinking. Well, yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too, honestly. Sometimes I wish I could just be like head empty, but also always thinking kind of does help a lot with creative endeavors, getting new ideas, getting inspiration. So it can be a bit of an issue at times, but I would say that it's also a unique perspective. And I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Now, I will say there's always downsides to everything, but I'm trying to focus on being a bit more positive. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I just need to outline literally everything. Redo everything. Do, 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 do. I think I need to also do the inside here. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna try the positivity thing someday. Yeah, no, I get that. It can be really difficult. It's also just been difficult in general as of late, but it helps a little bit. I realized that I was having a lot of issues with my anxiety. Like I already have anxiety issues in the first place, but I've been working on that for years. I have gone to therapy. Therapy is really good. It is really good. I noticed that I have been like doom scrolling a lot more. Like a month ago. Not right now anymore, but also with everything that's been going on, it is very easy to get into a negative headspace. But realistically, there's only so much that you can do as a single person. And you shouldn't feel the responsibility to fix everything or to change everything in the world. And there is a lot of fucked up stuff in the world. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of fucked up stuff happening, and it's good to be aware of that. But as an individual, you can only do so much. And it also depends on your position within society and life and how you are doing as well. Sometimes you just don't have the bandwidth or the energy to deal with that. And it's okay to just take a step back. You don't have to constantly be on the cutting edge of everything. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but I have found for myself that it is a little bit better if I don't spend as much time on social media, especially with how the algorithms seem to push more negativity. And that in itself is a bit of a problem. But circling back, before I get a little bit too off topic, circling back, there is only so much that you can do as an individual person. You can make others aware, you can go out and protest, and those are both good things to do. But you also don't have to be doing that all of the time. It is important to take some time to rest and to recover and to just decompress, because otherwise it will become too much. And that's how you end up burned out. So it's all right. It's all right to just take some time back for yourself. But yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to be more positive and to actively realize when I'm doing stuff like that. And it has helped. It has helped to be a bit more proactive. And another thing that I have been doing as of late is to have like 2 separate accounts. One where I go for like news and stuff, and one where it's just fun decompression stuff. I think that's exactly what's happened to me. Yeah. Now, it is very easy to get burned out, especially in this day and age. That's a good idea. Yeah. So, like, for certain days, I won't look at the news, or I will avoid it or something, because, yes, it is important, but also I can look at it tomorrow. I don't have to have the knowledge of it right this exact second, of literally everything that's going on in the world. But, yeah. Like, you need rest days. Like, I don't think humans are wired to, like, constantly be worrying about everything. And especially things that are out of our control, because there are some things that just, as an average person, you don't have control over and that you cannot, like, change, especially not by yourself. But like I said, it is good to be aware of things and to advocate for causes and just to be aware in general. I think I said that already, but that's the point I'm trying to make, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, it is good to be proactive, but you shouldn't be, I guess, what is the word I'm looking for here? It shouldn't be to the detriment of your health as to where you are on edge every day, because that makes it hard to live and to get anything done, really. And like I said, I know it's a lot easier said than done, but it's tiny steps, it's small things. Like tailoring your algorithm. I think I've been waiting for some kind of red line to flee the country. Yeah, I get that. It has been really scary. I will say it's good to have a plan in order, but at the same time, you don't have to, like, constantly be thinking about that. Most people offline, most people in real life are pretty nice, or at least where I am. Most people are pretty kind and open and have empathy for others. Usually the hatred and the just terrible stuff that you see online is a loud minority, because they tend to gather in communities and then just create these chambers, and they try to propagate that sort of stuff. And then the algorithm also does push more controversial things. But I would say it's that you should take a day to, like, go out and just speak to people, ground yourself, because while it does feel like really bad, especially seeing all the news and everything, which rightfully so, there are still people who will have your back and who will support you. And yeah, people. Yeah, I know, I get that. Humans can be really scary. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you're in a city. But yeah. I know that I am speaking from a place that not everybody has access to, and I understand that. But if you are able to, it is good to have a day to just assess what's going on and to center yourself and make a plan. Like, have a plan just in case, but don't be worrying about it at every moment. Because if you have a plan, you can always improvise from that plan, regardless of what comes up. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, true. Yeah. Like, make sure that papers are in order and everything, and if you're doing that, then you can figure everything else out. You can figure it out. You don't have to feel like you have to have it. You shouldn't feel like you have to have everything figured out right at this exact second, though, but you can piece things together slowly over time as well. Shoot. Let's see. How much more do I want to increase the thickness of these lines? Let's see. Therapy has definitely been useful lately. Yeah, real. It absolutely has been. I have spoken with my therapist about a lot of stuff that's been going on, and it is very helpful. It is very helpful. I have noticed, like, my therapist especially is very good at talking through everything with me, because I tend to be a worrier, and my ADHD just kind of amplifies that tenfold. But yeah, I've been trying to redirect my thoughts when I realize that I'm not having any productive thoughts, like especially if it's not productive, if it's just worrying and worrying and worrying, that's when I realize I need to take a step back and recenter and maybe just like go sit in a dark room for a minute. Because you don't want to work yourself up too much. Like, I know I work myself up quite a bit, but yeah, no, sometimes that sort of survival instinct can get a little bit out of hand, but it is useful. It is still useful. It's just when it becomes overbearing, then it's like, okay, I need to go like sit in a corner. Please don't talk to me for like 5 minutes. I'm going to decompress. I'm going to just wrap myself in a blanket, maybe drink some water, and then watch some entertainment maybe if I'm feeling better afterwards. But yeah, no, it's given everything that's going on, it is understandable to feel like overwhelmed. But yeah, no, it's good to talk to other people and to see like who else is feeling that way. I have felt in particular that like seeing other people also have actual strong reactions to things that are happening has helped me feel less alone and less isolated. I don't know if that'll work for everybody, but it's out there as a suggestion. Like, community can help a lot. Let's see. How readable is this? I think I'm gonna redo the eyelashes too here. Yeah. Yeah, for sure I'm going to. Okay. Oops. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this eyebrow here. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, yeah. This is a good song, but we kind of want a more upbeat tune. A little bit more upbeat. You know what? I don't know if I'd call this upbeat, but it is something. It is something different. There we go. I think that adds a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wow. Oh, I forgot that I had food here. Hold on, let me quick save, and then I will grab my food. Also, if you haven't eaten or you haven't drank water in a while, now's your time to do that. Mandatory hydration check. Wah. Darn, I guess I need to go get some water. Yes. Yeah. Oh, another thing I was gonna say. Those kind of stressors and overwhelming feelings can be amplified if you haven't eaten, or if you haven't drank, or if you haven't had enough rest. So make sure that you're doing all three of those. Take care of yourselves. It's very important. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me move my mic back. I'm sorry if you're hearing any chewing sounds. Well, we don't want to hear gross mouth sounds here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I can't listen to a lot of the ASMR stuff because instead of being relaxing, it kind of makes me anxious, or it triggers that sort of feeling, I don't know, I guess akin to when you see a spider. It's like, blah, like bad sensations down my spine. But it's not all ASMR, it's just like whispering ASMR and that sort of stuff. Like whispering, chewing, I don't like that. I can't stand it. But there are some other sounds, like, that I don't mind. Usually it's in games, though, that I find the sounds to be soothing, or I like that specific type of sound. Like, I like the crunchy sound of Sinistar. I don't know if anybody's heard that one, but the original Sinistar arcade game, where it sounds like Sinistar is speaking from blown out speakers. Beware, coward, I live. I love that one. It's a really good sound. I don't know what to tell you. Now, I also did like to play Sinistar. I played it on, granted, I didn't play it on the OG cabinet because those are really hard to find, but I played it on a cabinet emulator. So it is still an arcade cabinet, it just doesn't have, like, the original vocals or boosts or whatnot. But it's a really hard game. It's really fun, though. I think that there's also a version of it up on the Internet Archive, but, that one is nigh impossible to play, and I don't think that the sound works. I had to Google it. Oh, Sinistar? Yeah, I love Sinistar. It's like one of my favorites. It's sad that it's not, like, brought up more, because I would like more people to know about Sinistar. I seem to remember it vaguely. Yeah, Sinistar is the one where you would gather asteroids, or you would shoot at asteroids and then gather the Sinistar bombs. I think they were called Cinnabomb. I'm not sure. But you would use those to defeat Sinistar, because the Sinistar was a ship being constructed by the worker drone spaceships, I guess. And it's really hard. Once Sinistar is constructed, it does not stop. And the Cinnabombs are also really, really hard to use. And the ship is hard to maneuver in the first place. Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah. I love Sinistar. It's like one of my favorite arcade cabinet games. I don't think I ever played it. Oh, okay, it is really fun. It is very, very difficult, though. Like I said, I think that there is a version of it on the Internet Archive if you want to try to figure that one out. It is kind of buggy, though, and I don't believe it has sound. I'm not sure. Maybe they fixed that. Maybe they fixed it. What does that say? Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, it is very much a game that is meant to be played analog. Like, you have to have a controller to play it, because a mouse and a keyboard doesn't really cut it. At least I have found it to be infuriating to try and play that way. But yeah, it's a really good game. I liked it. Now, granted, I only ever made it past level 1, like, once. It is a very, very difficult game. Like, they were not playing around with the arcade games. There's a reason why you had to have, like, a pocket full of change. Yeah, those arcade games. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna redo this. I'm just gonna completely redo this portion. I really want a Space Harrier cabinet. Ooh. Now, which one's that? I don't think I've heard of that one either. Now, another thing, though, that I am kind of a little bit wistful for is the arcade cabinets, because there were some inventive arcade cabinets, and now granted there were some that were just trying to make money off of the latest craze, like Mortal Kombat, or a bunch of different Space Invaders remakes, or like, what was it, Centipede, Millipede? I'm not sure that I remember, but there were a bunch of them that were also just kind of cash grabs, but we see that with the gaming industry today as well, so that's kind of always been around. It's a shoot 'em up basically, but it's pseudo 3D. Oh, is it in the vein of something like the OG Doom? Because I think that's what it sounds like. At least that's what I'm getting from. That's what I'm getting from that. The vibe. Let's see. I think that's okay, right? Right? I don't need to do anything else. Maybe I need to make the eyes a little bit bigger. The pupils. It's rendered in the same way, I think, with raycasting, but it's more linear. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, I like a lot of the gaming stuff today as well. It's very cool, like all of the new recent games, but there's also just something about the retro games with all of the console limitations and the hardware limitations at the time that just, it makes it unique. And it's I guess it's more analog in a way that it's hard for me to describe this vibe, but it just feels a little bit different to play those kinds of games. And sometimes you don't really want the new computer experience. Sometimes you just need the analog experience. Okay, I think this one has to come down a bit more. Because now it's starting to look a little bit uneven. Then I can do this. Oh, excuse me, damn. Okay. Yeah, I did have to make these bigger. That looks a lot better. That does look a lot better, I'd say. There we go. Yes, okay. Yeah, so I think what I was looking for earlier is the tactile feel, because you don't really get that with video games nowadays. At least, like, gaming consoles seem to have one or two types of remotes. Let me export this real quick before I forget. But they essentially work the same way. And like with different arcade cabinets, you'd also have different setups for the buttons and whatnot, and I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's see. What is it? Do we want to do another emote? We could do another emote. Or we could start on the pixel art. What are the emotes I want to do? I want to do a popping cat emote. It's really a shame arcade's kind of faded away. Yeah, it is. It is. I still have an arcade near me, but it's not like the older style arcade. It's like a newer arcade. You do pixel art? Kind of. I have done it a handful of times. I have the one, what's it called? It's the follow, I think. The follow notification. That one is also kind of pixel art. It is Gesture, the Gesture pixel art. But I want to do pixel art for the Stream Avatars app. Because I just got that last night, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But we can do that, yeah. Because I've been working on emotes for a little bit. Oh, cool. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah! Yeah, we'll try to do some pixel art. I just downloaded a bunch of new tools for Clip Studio Paint so that I can do pixel art in here, because I didn't have any actual pixel art tools for this one. For this program, at least. Let's do, I think we're gonna do 64 by 64. Oops. Oh, no. Wait, no, hold on. 64. Shoot. Let me close that. I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. I love pixel art. Yeah. I just finished a little piece a couple days ago. I will say pixel art, it's really cool, but it's also very, very difficult. At least I find it to be very difficult. So hats off to you for that, Hackback. That is... I love pixel art too. I just cannot do pixel art. Like, I can attempt to, but I find it a bit harder to do than just freehanding up and like what I typically do. Because like you gotta have plans for pixel art. All right, let's see. And the impression of pixel art is also different. Let's see. Where is it? I think it's canvas size. Yeah. So we will change this to 64 by 64. Now we've got an absolutely tiny canvas. Just like the emotes. Alright. And I should pull up the starlings, open... Where is that? Yeah, so I think this is the design we're going to be going for with the starlings, by the way. So, get a good look in! Get a good look! Because that's going to be you, chat! Yeah, and then I'm gonna move this over here. Cute. Yeah! I'm glad! I wanted, like, a blorbo shape. I wanted a blorbo shape for the starlings. So I'm glad. I'm glad that it comes across that way. Let's see. Okay, what do we have? I haven't looked through these yet. Oh, that is a lot of pens. That's a lot more than I thought it was. That's probably fine. Okay. Well, they weren't kidding when they said it was a mega pack. Wow. That certainly is a mega pack. I don't think I need all of these. Oh. Alright, where's the basic pen? That's not it, that's not it. Where is it? I just need one pen, please. Is it this one? Shape tool. Ah, here we go. This one, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it is this one. Yeah, so this is going to be, Wait, what? Oh, I was doing opacity. Yeah, well, that would do it. So that's opacity. We don't really need stabilization, I don't think. How big is it? We've got a 3, we've got a 4. Can I change the size of this? Let's see. Tool property. Ah! Let's see. Hold on. 1.5. We've got 1. Yeah, okay, so I can change the size of it. That's good. I guess we'll do 2 pixels to start off with. And I gotta first sketch this in real quick. What do I want to do here? Hold on. Can I have this as a template? Perhaps. Let me copy paste this real quick and see how this looks. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, it's massive. That's what she said. Alright. There we go. Now we can downsize it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this. Yes. And we'll do, we'll do the outer line art. You know what? I need a 1 pixel brush, actually. Maybe we... I'm not exactly sure how far out I want this one to be, but I think if we do to here, it should be okay. Let's see. Yeah. Have you heard of Libra Sprite? It's an A-Sprite fork. I think I have. I haven't looked into it, though. But I do know about, A-Sprite, yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked into it because, shoot. Okay, there we go. Nope. Let me put the pixel where I want it to be. Yeah. No, I haven't, actually downloaded anything of that yet, though, because I'd have to do a lot of research, and I'm very... I don't want to say, like, diligent, because sometimes I'm not diligent, but I'm very mindful about what programs I use, and it took me a lot of time to figure out a program that I, like, could quote-unquote trust. Like, especially with all of the, AI stuff that has been going around right now. So I'm also using a older version of Clip Studio Paint, so it's not even the newest one. Yeah. Let's see, 1 pixel. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And I'm just gonna redo this, I think. It's 3. So I'll probably use this as my main brush then. And where's the eraser? There it is. Okay. Libra Sprite is open source, luckily. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably look into that then. Yeah, I most likely will. But I get that for sure. Yeah. I am not using any sort of Adobe products anymore because I used to use, like, the Adobe Animate stuff, but given what Adobe has been doing, I don't want to support them anymore. Oh, shoot. You know what? I think it's fine. Then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then wah. Whoa-pow. I can only imagine. Yeah. They've been doing a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, and I don't want to have my work just kind of ripped. They were already scummy. Yeah, they kind of were. I'm not gonna lie. Like, most of the places that I would do art or have art programs from, you pay once, and then you own the actual, like, the software, the license key. And then Adobe came in and was like, hey, ownership who? What? Actually, we would like you to have a subscription model. And it's not even a cheap subscription. It's ridiculously high, expensive subscription. Yeah, so we'll do this, and then I think we'll do. Yeah. And they kind of opened Pandora's box. Yeah, they did. They really did. They were like one of the main companies that started off with like the whole AI stuff. And even now, if you go to Google and you just search something like Adobe stock cat, there's like a 50-50, not even a 50-50, it's like a 70-30% chance that it will be AI versus not be AI. AI generated, I mean. I think we'll just do, let me get rid of that. We'll do this, and then we can do this, and I'll erase that pixel. Maybe? Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I think that, yeah. This might be it. This might be it, chat. I want off this ride. Yeah, real. No, there's a lot of AI slop that has been generated and has been pushed out there. And if I go to Google for image searches anymore, I just immediately have to hit the filter pre-2019 for everything. Because then you have a very, very low chance of finding anything AI. Ah, there we go. Ugh. Shit. Ugh. Oh god, yeah. Good idea, though. Yeah. That's mainly what I've been doing for references and art stuff, because even then, if I ask for, like, art reference, it'll still give me AI gen. And that doesn't help at all. AI doesn't know what it's looking at. It doesn't even know how to do physics or anything like that, how physics apply to different materials. It can't even draw hands correctly. Have you seen the hands? It still screws up on hands. Like, I screw up on hands, but I'm an actual artist. The machine is supposed to do better. Right? That's what they're all saying, right? Yeah, no, but it's just... it's very easy as an artist to see that AI doesn't actually understand what it's doing, aside from, like, a very basic surface, like, cosmetic level. But people who are not trained or do not have technical experience in the field, they just go, yeah, this is the exact same thing, right? Yeah, that's what they're all saying. Yep. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's gonna be the sprite. Now I gotta figure out, I think I want them hopping. They're gonna hop, yeah. How do we want that to play out, though? We'll see. We'll figure it out along the way. Do. All right, water break. I think I'm gonna have to make an official. So in one of I'm gonna preface this before I begin this whole like detail shenanigans that I often try to do because I get a little bit too lost in the sauce. I think I'm going to make an official art reference channel in my Discord because that should satisfy the beast that wants so many details. Let's see. We'll do this and then this. Yeah. Excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, I've been putting it off because I feel kind of weird about adding that into my Discord because I don't want anybody to have to feel like they need to contribute to that channel. And I also am not expecting anybody to contribute to that channel, but I also like I don't want it to seem like I'm expecting anybody to contribute to a fan art channel or something like that. But I would like to have a place on my Discord where if people would like, they can reference the official character references that I have and whatnot. I've seen another VTuber that I'm following has something like that in their server, and I think it's pretty cool. But I just, I just got some hangups about it. I think it's a good idea. All right, that's good. I'm trying to talk myself into doing it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. No, that's not right. Let me erase that and redo that. I think I have to add another pixel out here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. Doesn't come across that way to me. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm probably going to preface it with that anyways. But I've been feeling kind of self-conscious about that and kind of worrying. And I don't know if it's like nobody else, like I might be overthinking it because I tend to do that. But yeah, let's see. Oh, actually, if we're gonna be doing WAP, we're gonna keep the legs very simple so that they're easy to animate. There. Well, maybe I need to make it a little bit more complex, actually. Maybe not that simple, I think I need to erase this. Yeah, there's the Discord. Yeah, I also have it, I should have it set up so that if you do exclamation point disc, it also comes up. But yeah. I'm learning how to do commands very slowly. But it's better than not at all. Maybe I need to thicken this by a pixel. I think that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, and it's okay for the pixels to touch. They can't touch tips? What? I'm sorry. I'll keep it. I'm trying really hard to not make a bunch of jokes that are entirely sex-based. It's very easy to fall back on that, though. Yeah. Alright, I think that's going to be the little claws for the starlings. Yeah. 10 frames, I think, is the max. So, yeah. I think this is the last thing that's bugging me, right? Let me zoom out. Yeah, that was the last thing that was bugging me. Ah! Now we gotta add in some color. Do we want to do shading? I think I'll keep shading very minimal if we do shading at all. Yeah. Let me pull this color up for reference. Oh wait, is there... Hold on, I thought I saw a fill-in brush for this. Oh my god, it might be all the way up there. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I'm seeing things that don't exist. Select tool, circle, rectangle, fill transparent, fill opacity. Oh, there is a fill brush. Okay, hold on. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Maybe this. No. Maybe this? Hold on. Nope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these. Maybe the regular fill... Nope. Regular fill bucket doesn't work either. Let's see, what is this? Close gap by 1. No. Okay. Do I need to set this up? I thought I set that as a reference layer. It's absolutely tiny. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ooh, excuse me, damn. Maybe this one. Oh. Well, yeah, that would certainly do it. Okay, hold on. No fill bucket, but we've got a fill brush. Look at all these pixels. Look at all those pixels. I need to make art immediately. Yeah, do it. Do it. This is the drawing and yapping stream after all. I'm glad that you feel inspired to make art from this. I gotta go with a smaller brush now. Yes, there we go. Immediately, yeah. Yeah, last night I was trying really hard. I was holding back. I immediately, as soon as I started up the second game, I was going, oh, I have to draw. Something about this game's inspiring me to draw. But I wanted to make it a gaming night, you know? Blah. Let's see. The body. The body is soft and round. I could have that as an alert noise. Have you seen that? Have you seen that clip, chat? If not, I have to show it to you. I love that clip so much. I've got a lot of clips that I love a lot. It's the Palace Cat clip. Not sure I've seen. Oh, okay, hold on then. Hold on then. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I might be misremembering the quote actually. Uh-oh, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Shoot, I can't see the edge of the screen. All right, there it is. Let me pull this up real quick. Blah. And media source? Where's the window capture? That's what it is. Yes. Create new. Select. This one. Hold on. There we go. Here, let me put it over here. And pause the music real quick. This one, this one. The body is round. I love it so much. There we go. Yeah, that's the clip though. The body is round. I love that clip. And the cat's just going there. It's sat there like and you can see the little paw twitch too. Called out. Yeah. That palace cat. The body is round. I love it. I love it so much. All right, I think we're going to make the eye a different color too. Maybe this color. Or actually, maybe I get rid of this line art here. Let's see. I want it to be kind of like this and then come back. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this line art real quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Wah. Erase. Nope. My instinct is to immediately go to the eraser pen, but it doesn't work with this pixel art. I need the special eraser for this. There we go. Okay, I think... What do we think? What do we think? Is that good? I think that's what we're gonna go with for now. And then we'll figure out all the animations and whatnot, but yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the animations, though. Maybe a flapping wing for the jump? Yeah, it's cool. Alright, that's good, that's good. Looks nice. Thank you, I'm glad. Because I'm not sure, like, I'm thinking I want to add more details to it, but I don't want to overcomplicate it because it's gonna be like this big on the screen. It's gonna be very small. Cute even? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! This is how everybody's avatar is going to be. Chat, you're all going to look like this. Now, I'm going to give customization options. I just have to figure out what. Because I want to add, like, hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick. I want to add small things like maybe a antenna here and some eye color changes and some body colors or body changes, maybe like little ornaments. I don't know. But I do want to add some more customizability to it so that everybody can make their own individual Starling Sonas. Ah! I might add a little bit of shading. I might. I'm probably going to. I'm going to. I've decided I'm going to. Let's see. Yeah. I think that adds a little bit more. And then we'll do some here. Just a little bit. Not fully, though. Not fully. Let's zoom out. I think this needs a little bit more. How far? Chances 1 out of 6. Okay. Ah, oh, shoot. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. No, I shouldn't have mirrored it before I tried to do that. It's fine, though. Ah, let me fill in the pixel, please. Thank you. Oh, I gotta save. Quick save! Because I haven't done that yet. Where is my file? There it is. Ooh, Starlings. That's not how you spell it. Starlings. Pixel. I've also got to make more assets for my actual VTuber model. But that'll be another stream. Because the VTuber assets will probably take a longer time. There we go. That would be fun. Yeah, yeah. I just got to figure out what. Maybe I could do like a holding phone. I'm curious about that process. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if I would add rigging to them though. That's the thing. But the actual, I do have VTuber models as well that I have to work on. I don't think I'm going to keep this version of Kane for like the actual standard going forwards. I have to make Kane V2, but I like this. I like this rig. This is my very first VTuber rig that I did. And one more chance. Shoot. What the? Let me, please, please, please. I just, where were you even trying to fill, huh? I'm pointing right at it, and you are going somewhere else. There we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, really? I really love it? Yeah, I'm glad, I'm glad. Thank you. Yeah, I just, unfortunately, I didn't do as much with this model as I would have liked to, and I feel like it's a bit stiff. I did change some of the input settings, I think is what it's called, for the face, but I would have loved to over-exaggerate things a bit more. Like, push it to the extreme. Push the exaggeration a bit more, because I feel like right now it's, kind of dull. And I don't mean that as, like, a bad way. It's just not what I'm looking for, or what I envisioned. Yeah, it's not what I envisioned when I was making this model. So it didn't come out exactly as I wanted, but I think it's okay. Also, I made my friend a VTuber model. I can steal her identity at any time! At any time! So she better not test me! I'm joking, I'm joking. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, yeah. No, I had a lot more in mind for when I was doing Kane as my main model, but it just didn't get done, and I was really impatient as well. Power went right to his head. I can whip it out at any time. Yeah, I should not have power. I should not have power. That would be kind of bad. Oh, I think I kind of like the outline overall around. No, that's the one good part about being an artist who makes all of my friends' stuff. I've got access to them at any time. I make all of my own stuff for now. I would like to be able to commission other artists because there are some styles that I think would be really, really cool and that I would prefer to have my stuff made in, but I just don't have the money for it right now, unfortunately. But eventually, if I get the money for it, I would like to commission other artists. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay. I'm gonna make this a different color. I'm gonna make the eye a different color, actually, because it feels a little bit too pastel right now. It blends in a little bit with the white. Maybe this one. No. A stronger color is what I need. So Dawn is an off purple, so I think we'll make this a more purple. That's not purple. That's blue. That's pink. Magenta, fuchsia. That's purple. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that's readable. All right, quick save. Wah. You know, I have been thinking. I don't know if this reads like Ghost. Because if it does, I'm going to have to change the color. Because I don't want it to read like Ghost. Oh, we can get rid of this reference layer now. Quick save. And another bite of food since I haven't done that in a while. Yum. Oh, shoot. How do I tackle this? Ow. I guess like that. I've got some beef stew. It's really good. I like it. You know what? I think we're gonna change the body color. Because I'm not entirely sold. Not entirely sold on it. That's as far as I can zoom in. It literally will not let me scroll in anymore. I found the limit of this program. If I scroll in too hard, will we start seeing pixels within pixels? How many pixels would that be? Pixelception. Too many pixels. I think the computer might explode if there's too many. It's like it's like trying to look at a quantum particle. You can't. You can only know either it. What is it? It's a velocity or position. I think that's what it is, but not both. Wow. Okay. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Okay, let's do this and then do the fill brush and I guess we'll make this lighter, yeah. Ooh, is that too light? I think that's a little bit too light, perhaps. Well, let me tone this down. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something. I'm trying something, chat. This can be very dangerous. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Maybe like this? Ooh, no, wait. Orange, maybe? Because this doesn't really read like a star to me, at least. Let's get rid of this for now. And maybe... Oh, what if we do a deeper color, though? And then we can do maybe a blue for the eye? Or an orange. Oh, maybe an orange. I think that would look a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll do a deeper color of this. No, it needs to be more orangey. Yes, okay. Kind of like a shooting star, maybe. I think that's it. I think that's it, chat. And then we can redo this. What color is this? We need a darker color for the shading. Hmm? I feel like that's still not right. Hold on. I think it is just the body that's throwing me off. Let me do this, get rid of this. Whoops. I guess I didn't fill it in all the way. That's fine. I'm gonna mess around with the color on this for a little. Because something about it is not reading like star to me. Maybe I should make it more yellow. Brighten the saturation, perhaps? Orange? Hold on. So this versus this. And we could make this one like a bright color. Bright orange. Let's see. Ooh, okay. What do we think about that? What do we think? Maybe a darker color for the eye, actually. It might be a little bit too concentrated. No. 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 Red? Blue? Oh! Blue it is! Okay! But what kind of blue is the question? Maybe we go with a dark blue, yeah. Then there's something about the body color that's still throwing me off, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we need it to be more red. Yeah, no, I think it's a little bit too similar to the yellow right now. So we either need a red or an orange. Nope, not that one. Yo, what up? Hey, how you doing, Sloth? Welcome in. How's your day going? I hope it's going well. Right now, we're just kind of designing the starlings. Fish! Yes, we do have a fishing command. You can fish. Now, I'm trying to figure out right now what color to make the body of the starling. Oh, you got a hermit crab. New catch. Nice, nice. Maybe a darker red. Perhaps. Yeah, hermit crab. A kermit crab? Yeah, did you want to discuss lore? Because I can throw some ideas out there if you'd like. Something is still throwing me off about this. Rah! We can, yeah, spoilers for viewers though. Oh, true. So I'm going to open this with Sloth. Sloth has a VTuber avatar. If you would not like spoilers for her lore, then you might want to mute for a little bit. Because we are going to be discussing ideas and bouncing ideas and trying to hash out how the lore goes for her character. Or her Sona, her VTuber. VTuber Sona? Yeah. But, yeah. So refresh me a little bit on the very basic concepts, because I think I remember, but I just want to make double check that I am sure. Yeah. Maybe an off-color orange like this, perhaps. Okay, I think that's good, actually. Wait, what do we think? Does this look okay? Yes? No? Maybe? Because I will redo the shading now. I'll do reshade with a little bit more intense color. Let's see. Let's see. Do 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 do. I forget what an OG Starling looks like. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me bring that up. Since we don't really need to use this right now, I can just immediately put it here. Yeah, so this is what the OG Starlings look like. So I'm gonna make an official art post. I'm gonna make an official art channel, or like a fan art channel, and make sure to pin this stuff at the top so that everybody has easy access to the references. But this is the OG one, yeah. And then this is the pixelized version, because I think we're going to make it a little bit different color-wise. Yeah, good luck with your fishing, Hackback. I hope you get a good catch. But I'm not sure. I don't know about this. I'm not too sure. Oh, you got a shellfish. That's cool. Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. Well, you step away for a moment and the whole world changes. True, true, true. Bluish or purple in color? For the body? Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I do need to go with like a blue or purple for the body. That might be what's throwing me off. Let's try a muted blue, because originally I had the body as a shoot, I'm just gonna make this bigger. I had the body originally as like a off sort of grayish color, I believe. Purple and yellow clash. They're on opposite sides of the color scale. Oh, well, I think I've seen some designs that tie them together really well. Like, it kind of reminds me of, I guess, lemonade? I don't know why, but for me, purple and yellow remind me of lemonade. Maybe like this. And then that would make sense to, well, that's what I mean, like, it makes it pop. Oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe we could do an off purple for this. Ooh, what looks better, purple or blue for the starlings? So we've got blue, and then we've got purple. Blue, purple. And I think I'm gonna make it so that you can change your body color if you want. Or the head color. Purple? Blue, purple. Purple? Yeah. We want to do purple starlings. I'm gonna have to probably change the eye color then. Let me try this. No. Maybe we go with a white. Offset blue, like lighter. Maybe. Let's see. So this is... Whoops. That's not it. That's not it. Maybe this one. That's more purple. Maybe like this? Ooh, what about this? Let me get rid of this real quick. What about this? Like purple for body, but a lightish blue or bluish gray for the eyes? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see, because that might actually be the body color. Yeah, because that one seems a little bit too dark. This one adds... Yeah, that's too light. I think this is going to be the body color. And then for the eyes, we could do... Yeah, but I don't want the body to be too dark or too light. I want it to be somewhat middle-toned, just so that it doesn't, like, completely draw all of the eye to it. But, yeah. Let's see. Let's see for the eye color. Light blue or bluish gray? Bluish gray. Let's try that one first. I feel like that kind of washes it out. Maybe a bit darker. Like this. Yeah, maybe we do need a darker color for the eyes, for sure, for sure. I think like that, right? Yeah? Or do we want a different color? Different color blue? Or purple? I don't know, maybe like a lighter white / gray? I don't know. Maybe. I think we... Do we want to make the yellow a little bit? Just throwing colors out there. Understandable. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the ideas, because I'm not exactly sure which direction to take this in. And this is going to be representing you. It's going to represent the whole community. It's going to represent everyone. It's going to be representing all of y'all, chat. Of course, I'm going to make some items or some colors or stuff customizable, so you can do whatever you want. But this is just like the base template. I think we are going to go with this for the base template, perhaps. I'm gonna change the shading on this, I think. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, uh-oh. Oh, okay, no, we're fine, we're good. I thought I was drawing on the wrong layer. No. We're good, we're good. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Yes? No? Perhaps. Make it a little bit darker. Oh, I think that is good, actually. Oops. I think so, yeah? Alright, cool, cool. So while I am doing this, feel free to toss out your ideas, Sloth. And I will respond in kind. Also, sorry I was in call while we were talking about Sloth lore. What were you talking about? That's alright, that's alright. Don't worry about it. I was just asking if you could restate it, because I'm not sure. I think I remember the concept, but I just want to double check and make sure that I do have it down pat, so that I have like a good starting point to bounce ideas off of. Yeah, I think I also need to redo this lighting, the shading. Merge. Let me copy it. Alright, alright. There we go. Oh, what if we did a little shine too? I think that would be cute. Hold on. Oh, wait, I don't think I need an eye shine. I don't have one. That's probably what's making it look too flat. Maybe bring this down and then this. Yes, okay. I think that's it. Then I need to lower the opacity a bit. 69, nice. And while you are doing that, Sloth, I'm going to grab some food because I've got some food in here to eat that I haven't been eating and I need to... Ow. Where sloth turns into a sloth. I don't know the whole circumstances, but maybe like a whole Fiona thing from Shrek, locked away out of fear so people were not well informed on sloths and saw it as a threat. But a nice maid lady who she grew close with felt bad and helps her get loose to try and find others like her. As she had read about something similar with others, maybe purple streak in her hair ties into it. Okay. Yeah. You've got a lot of places that you could take this lore, I think. Thank you, Streambot. Thank you, Streambot, for immediately coming in right after that. No, but I think if you want to do the weresloth angle, you can go several different ways with this, with how you want to manage the whole thing. Do you have any preferences on like what the backstory of your character is? Such as like from a noble family or a common family, or like the era or where in the world? Because if it's more historical or fantasy based, that's also going to change the elements of the story. And I know that the weresloth or werewolf sort of formula can be applied anywhere else. So do you have a world idea for that, or... Because if not, I can also help with that. Oh, should I merge these? Oops. Let me really quickly copy this and then... Okay, there we go. Oops! That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Then paste, and then... Wait, merge this and then merge this, I think. I think I was just going to have her kind of appear as a baby, and the people who raised her were surprised to find out about the wereslot thing. I was thinking fantasy. Okay, alright. Yeah, alright, that's a good direction to take it, I'd say. Let me think a little bit. I think... So if you're talking about, like, just discovering her, so she probably doesn't have, like, related parents then? She's probably an adoptive kid, right? Maybe when she reaches a certain age is when weresloth happens. Yeah, I think that that would be pretty good. That would also make sense. Like, just boom, out of nowhere. And then that could also add some conflict within the internal character as well, because then Sloth also wouldn't know what was happening, and since she's surrounded by people who aren't weresloths, they wouldn't know either. So it would be like a surprise to everybody. Maybe it could be that the adoptive parents, the ones that took in Sloth, or the village, whoever you decide is taking in Sloth, since you mentioned that, maybe it could be that they fear that because Sloth isn't, like, everybody else within that village or town or living space, that they hide her away because they're afraid of others' reactions. So it could be that, like, I don't know how you want to do the weresloth thing. If you want to follow, like, the moon sort of phases, or it could be that it's triggered by some sort of element or material or something, or it could be like a monthly sort of thing outside of the moon cycles. I don't know. Maybe like yearly? I don't know. Or it could be that it's on command after the first time that it happens, so that Sloth learns how to use that power so that she can shapeshift at any given time. But I'm just throwing ideas out there. Yeah, I gotta redo this real quick. I don't know if I should do like moons, months, or like, oh, excuse me, when she feels big emotions. I mean, you could also have it be a combination of multiple things. Like, you don't have to settle on just one. I think that this is... Yeah, there's one more pixel there. And here, and here. Okay. You could do, if it's more emotional based after the first time, or if it's more like, she can control it to a certain point, I think that that could be pretty cool. And it would also allow a lot of like model swapping and different rigging opportunities in the future if you want to do that sort of stuff. But that's just my idea on that. I think if you go with moon based, it will be more like in line with werewolf lore. If you want to do emotion based, that could be a bit more less common, I guess. That is nice. Yeah, I want her to be able to control it at some point, maybe like turning red. Okay. That, yeah, that is not something that is very often seen. I actually didn't even think about turning red, but if you want to do something like that, that could be a very unique angle to take it. Shoot. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I think I need to change this color. Something about it. But yeah, if you do want to approach it from that angle, I think that that would be pretty cool. Maybe I need it to be more orange. Yeah, I think that's the issue. It wasn't orange enough. I just don't want to be called a copy. I know there's a werewolf big VTuber. I mean, to be fair, regardless of what you do, if somebody wants to call you a copy, even without any sort of basis in reality, then they're going to. But it's also just, there's 100% originality on anything anymore, because humans have created all of these ideas. So I mean, there's going to be some overlap somewhere with somebody else at some point on something, because if you've had this idea, it's very similar that almost everybody else has. Steal like an artist. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Hackback. So like, take an element and then add a bunch of other stuff to it, twist it, put your own spin on it, that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think that anybody would accuse you of copying or something like that. And your design is also pretty unique, so I don't think that that would be an issue. I gotta redo all of this. Wah! I think I have to go more orange with this. Shoot. Oh. Sounds cool, Sloth. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And Sloth, you need to be more confident. You got good ideas, Sloth. You do. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna have to redo a little bit more, I think. But is there anything else that you wanted to discuss in particular, Sloth? Because that is a good start for one element. I don't know if you want to go like super heavy on lore or just have it be like a very basic backstory, because both ways are valid, and you don't have to feel pressured to have like some gigantic lore or something. And a lot of VTubers don't have some sort of gigantic lore. The people that do have generally been doing VTubing for a long time, and before then they most likely didn't have any lore. I'm excited I thought of it, at least because Sloth had no backstory to this point and was just my avatar slash not super representative Sona. I mean, I get that, yeah. No, I'm glad that you got an idea for that too, and I'm glad that you feel excited about that, because that's what matters. And it's alright also if you don't have any sort of backstories for your characters, because you don't even have to have them. It's just like an extra bonus, and even outside of that, you're not required to, and you can do whatever you want with your art and your art journey and your characters. But just, you don't have to feel obligated to do what everybody else is doing, because I know like that has been a big thing in the VTuber community, especially as of late. But if you wanted a backstory, like, yeah, it's understandable. Hey Mimi, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. How is your day going? But yeah, no, I think that you have a really good idea. You've got a very cool idea, Sloth. I like it. And I think that other people will as well. I think I'm gonna do shading on the eye as well. I gotta work on her. We're Sloth design now. Yeah. Go ahead. Your day's going okay? That's good to hear. Well, I hope that if it's okay now, that it gets better. Just popping in to say hi. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in to say hi, Mimi. I do appreciate it. Oh, I gotta readjust myself. I'm falling out of my chair again. That has been happening a lot. Yeah. But I appreciate you taking the time to pop in and say hi. And yeah, I do hope that if your day is okay, that it gets better from here on out. And also make sure to take care of yourself. Make sure that you're drinking water and you're eating food. And if you haven't rested and you feel a little bit unwell or like you need rest, then go ahead and rest. It's good, just busy. Oh, all right. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Well, I hope you are able to get what you need done. I hope that you get what you need to have done if you haven't already. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. I think if I had some shading here real quick. Maybe down here. Yeah. Okay, I think that's better. And then we'll do this. How does one design a were sloth? Just a giant anthro sloth? I think it's up to you. Yes, happy Pride Month! Happy Pride Month to you too, Mimi! It is officially the start of Pride Month. Hell yeah. We're gonna be celebrating all months. Fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, but how does one design a were sloth? Yes, happy Pride Month you too, Hackback. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Hell yeah. Yeah, a giant anthro sloth. I think it's, well, it is up to you, obviously. I think that would be a good place to start. And if you find out that you want to, if you want to tweak anything after the like basic design process, then you probably can. But just as a very quick base, maybe start from like a furry, unless you have an explicit idea of what you want to do. So many people here already. I was AFK for a bit. Welcome back, Raccoon. Welcome back. Yeah. But I think if you start exaggerating stuff when like playing around with proportions, you might find something that you like. Also, you could do a feral version, you could do the furry version, you could do something between those two. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do my makeup tonight. Hell yeah. good luck. Good luck with that. I know makeup can be kind of hard to do, so I don't do makeup, but I know other people do. I hope that it turns out as you envision. Yeah, I should at least try to learn for this month. Yeah, I understand. I know there's a lot of good tutorials on YouTube, and there's also a lot of good creators on TikTok as well. I'm not sure that I have any good recommendations. Most of the stuff that I know is for like basic cosplay stuff, and that's also just like not daily worn makeup. It's very much more exaggeratory. I don't know. Does anybody else have any recommendations or suggestions or anything for channels? Because I would like to hear them. I would like to hear them. But for now, I hope you all have a lovely day. Yeah, I hope that you have a lovely day as well. Yes, I agree with Hackback. You should, Mimi. Yeah, do take care, Mimi, and make sure that you are drinking your water. That is important. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about makeup. I just slap stuff on and hope it looks good. That's real. That is so real. That is very real, Sloth. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is usually what I did for, like, most of my cosplay makeup anyways, too. Yeah. Okay, I think I need to lower the opacity a little bit, because it's kind of a strong color compared to everything else. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do some highlights. Here we go. Oh, not again! I swear, I just unpaused it not even that long ago. There we go. Okay. We're good, we're good. Let's see. What do we want to do for the highlights? If I do yellow, it'll probably be a bit too strong. And where do we want the highlights? Ooh, that's the question. Maybe like this? And then let me erase that one pixel. Maybe something like that. Ooh, I think that's good. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Yes. And then one there. And then maybe one more over here. Maybe one here. No. Maybe not anything there, actually. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave the highlights for the front of the face. Maybe there. Only makeup people I know of are problematic. Oh, yeah, yeah. Understandable. I'm not sure. I don't really have any recommendations either. But I know that there are some good tutorials out there. I know that there are. Maybe like this. No. Maybe we get rid of that entirely. Hold on. Let's see. And then we just do... Maybe we... Maybe if I lower the opacity, it'll feel a little bit better. More cohesive. Yeah, it does. Okay. I mean, that's barely even noticeable. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We have the basic Starling design. Let's go. Ooh, food break. Ow. There we go. And I'm gonna keep these split because I think for the recoloring, I'm just going to change the hue slightly. If you hear any noises, any mouth noises, excuse them. I am currently eating. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm. I think that looks cool even without the line art. Okay. What else do we want to do? Because we have the very basic walking sprite. Let's see. What all do I need for this? Hold on. I need to pull up the official video because they have it labeled for everything that we need for the list. Oh, did that pause? I can't tell. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, idle, walk, sit, stand, jump, and hover. I guess those are the main ones that are available. A jump sprite, yeah. I'm just not sure what I'd do for that. Maybe like... I have an idea, actually. Hold on. I want to learn makeup, but I don't know much. Yeah, I know that there are several good channels that you can go to on YouTube. Like, what if when a person pops in chat, there is where they fall on their butt, then stand up and start walking? Alright, alright. So I think that would be like a sitting animation, and then everything else would be... I'd have to figure it out behind the scenes, but I think that the rest of it would just be making sure that it goes in order. Hold on. Oh. I don't know exactly what is available through this program and what isn't, so I have to see that before I can, like, really pin that down. But I do have to make the front view of the Starling before I do anything else. Oh, that's, Well, I mean, that's pretty close. Pretty close, I'd say. It's absolutely massive. Bonkers. Alright, let's line it up. Oh, tiny. Tiny Starling. Okay, okay, I think it goes like this. Should be, yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Then we will make this tiny. Then get rid of the colors real quick. Lower this opacity. Wah wah. Scream of hers. What did you prefer? Oh, I see. Okay. So the beak is gonna be this tall. This tall? Tall. The beak is not tall. The snoot droops. The droop snoot. Why did you side cane model for this instead of usual jester, by the way? Oh, it's because last night, I think it was last night when I was streaming, the other night when I was drawing, maybe it wasn't last night. When I was drawing though, no, it wasn't last night, okay. It was the other night. When I was drawing, I was able to use my cane model, so this is not as load intensive on my computer just because it's pixel art and it's like very small layers. So my computer is able to run my VTuber studio while I'm doing this, but for the heavier projects like the VTuber models and the stuff that has a bunch of layers and maybe time lapses, I'm going to be using Jester because that one is very, very light on my computer. But because the resources aren't all being shuffled over to Clip Studio Paint for this one, I'm putting them into VTube Studio. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and Sloth, if you do have any more ideas or anything else that you would like to flesh out lore-wise, feel free to drop them, and I can help you. If you would like. You can also just figure it out, because I also tend to just figure things out. Okay, I think that's even now, yeah. It should be. Wow. I need to get the hand tracking app. The one where you can see where the cursor is on screen and it looks like your character's actually drawing it. Purple streak appear after her first wear sloth incident. I think that would be good. Yeah. I think that would be pretty cool, honestly. And then it could be like the quote unquote marker that she's a were sloth. Like everybody who is a were sloth or a were animal of some sort in that world could have a different hair color streak. And like maybe some of them dye it to conceal that they are. Maybe I don't know. There's a lot of lore possibilities you could do. Oh shoot, this one has to come in. Oh wait, no, it's 1 2 1 1. I gotta count and reflect them. But yeah, if you wanna do something like that, I think that would be pretty cool. Because that would also indicate maybe there's some other were creatures about, but they blend in with everybody else because they dye their hair or something. I don't know. Or maybe other people like just randomly dye their hair like that, so your character doesn't stick out within that world setting. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. Okay, we'll do this. 1 2 3. Let's see. All right, and then we can do 1 2 3. Oh, I have to do a front-facing view for all of them, huh? Or wait, no. I can just do this. And then I don't have to do a front-facing view for the other, like, antennas and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's cute. Okay. Maybe I bring this down. 1 2. And then I can get rid of that stuff. Oh, where's my eraser? Maybe like that. Yeah, that's really cute. Okay. Save. I was gonna have it where the color can't be dyed over. Sloth tried, but couldn't get to it, and eventually she embraces it. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Do you want to have other were creatures in your world, or just like were sloths, or... Because, I mean, I think that would be a pretty cool angle if it's not dyed over then. Maybe maybe some people just cut that out, like cut out locks of it or something. I think were creatures are cool. Alright, alright. Maybe because it can't be dyed over, then like people who want to blend in with society or something like that, like to not be clocked as a were creature, would like trim that hair. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And then like what color would you want your wear form to be? Because you could go with something like purple, or you could go like with more typical colors. It could be like it could be, but like the hair grows back the same color, like entangled. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I gotta rub my two brain cells together to figure out how this positioning would work. Okay, so the star end would go like right here, I think. Yeah, let's line it up with the beak. Maybe like this. 1 2 1 2 1. Wait, is this lined? That's not lined up. 1 2 1 1. Like that. Okay. I was just gonna have typical sloth colors, but like the tuft on top have a distinctive purple streak. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, that makes sense. All right, I gotta give me a second to lock in because I gotta lock in real quick about this. 1 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1. Maybe, hold on. How far out does that go? Like this far. Okay. So then I could do one over here. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I like dyeing hair. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it just takes a lot of time. But that's understandable. I wouldn't call it my favorite activity, but if it's yours, then good for you. Good for you. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah. Never dyed mine, but I have gotten it done a few times. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have I have dyed my own hair before and it is not fun. It is not fun at all. If you're dyeing somebody else's hair, it's a lot easier, I will say. 1, 2. I'm aiming for orange ends right now. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, raccoon. Wait, how far out does this go? Down to here. Okay, so it should be like this. Oops, like this and then this. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Save real quick. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else in particular that you would like to have as like a not a hard line, but what's the word I'm looking for? Not a requirement either. Restriction. That's the word. Like any restrictions for your world and the characters within it, or because if you make some restrictions, I think that could lead to more difficult situations for the characters to work their way through. Let's see, how far up do we want this to be? I think it won't. I think blah 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 blah. I think it should come up to about here, perhaps, and then we do this. Shoot, did I do this on the wrong layer? Hold on. What did I mess up? Wait, hold on. This is aligned. Is this aligned? What the hell? Okay, that's aligned. This is aligned. So then this has to be aligned, right? What? Why does it not look aligned? It is aligned. There we go. Quick save. I'm not sure how restrictive the world would be. I just know fantasy. Okay, all right. Yes, it is your favorite song slot, the rabbit hole. Oh, I gotta turn... What? I gotta turn my fan up. It's getting a little bit warm in here. The warmth makes me eepy. And I don't want to go eepy yet. Damn. Yeah. So if you want to do the restrictions on the world, I think that could be... Again, that also depends on how you want the story to pan out, but oh, wait. Oh my god, I just realized what's not aligned. Hold on. Okay, that's what was throwing me off. I don't remember what I was just saying. I'm sorry. Let's see. This lines up. Okay. Then we got 1, 2. Okay, yeah. So what are you thinking about for the rest of the backstory? Or is that... Do you want to have like a grand epic or escape or something for your story? Because you don't have to. But if you do, we could flesh that out a bit more. And then you can change it further or develop it further. Food break. Not like a big escape, but she has helped out, yeah. Like I said, by a maid or service person who she grew close with or had heard tales like Sloth. So do you want to have your character, like, I guess imprisoned? Since this is a fantasy story, I don't know if you want to go with like a royalty route or what, but if your character is going to be imprisoned by somebody else, I think that if you make it a king or somebody who is looking out for the well-being of the city, quote unquote, by putting Sloth in a jail or something, that would make sense for the setting and also lead to that sort of relationship of like mentor or close person. It would make it flow kind of naturally, I think. Okay, I gotta make sure everything's even now. It should be even, right? Right? Okay, wait. It doesn't look even. It doesn't look even. I'm missing 1 pixel. Okay, let's see. Now it should be even. It should be. Save. Wah! Save your art. And then we'll do one more, and then 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1. 1. Okay, hold on. Oh, what if we do that though? Okay, save. I think that's good. Yeah, maybe imprisoned. I don't know though. I'm trying to figure out how to go about that. All right. So, my idea. I'm just gonna throw this out there. You could have Sloth escape from the house because she's panicking and she doesn't know what's going on, but she feels weird, and then she transforms into a sloth out in the wilderness or something, or in the middle of town, or stumbles out of the place, and then everybody's freaking out because they're like, hey, why is there a giant sloth creature here? And they don't know if the sloth is going to attack, but the sloth is agitated then. So it's like a sort of confusion thing. And they go and like, hold on, I'm gonna, should I bring this in a bit more? I think I should, just by 1. They could, because of the confusion and how Sloth seems to be aggravated or quote-unquote angry or fearsome or whatever, they could then try to capture Sloth with like a net or something and then go, what should we do with this creature? Bring it before the king. And then when brought before the king goes, oh no, this is a fearsome beast. But then as soon as the king, like, it could take a day or something to happen, or you said you wanted based on emotion, right? So maybe Sloth then calms down once in the custody of the king's guards or something. I don't know. But then reverts back to her human form, and then the king would go like, oh, well, we can't just let you out amongst the common folk, because what if you hurt them? Then that's how she gets imprisoned, maybe? Or at least, like, well, we'll have to figure out what to do with you. And then there's a bunch of talks going on behind the scenes about that, perhaps, and before they can reach a conclusion, Sloth escapes? Oops. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, yeah, but it depends on what you want to do, because I think you could add some more fantasy whimsy elements in there, but that was just like a basic idea that I had about the story possibility. Okay, let's see. So, Starling. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We will skip this one. Wow. Love this song. Oops, I forgot to change back to here. We're good now, we're good. Ooh. How chonky do we want to make the starlings? Because I think it would be kind of cute if we made them big chonky. Like Blorbo shaped owl. No. Orb. Orb bird. Okay, I think we do that, yeah. Maybe make a customizable size. The starling can be big or small? Maybe. I'm not sure how I would do that, though. But, like, are you talking about huge versus... No, I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure how I would code that, or if it is possible. Maybe. Maybe we could do, like, temporarily, redeem for a temporary big bird. Like, of channel points or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. Perhaps. Perchance! Y'all have heard of the, hold on. Is this 1 or 2? This is 3 pixels, okay. Have y'all heard of the Mario Perchance, essay? Have y'all heard that one? Perchance! Where did I just put that? Oh, right here. Okay. Maybe like this. Yeah. Oh, I think that's cute. What do we think? It's like Ballburb. Also, another break for a snack. I'm hungry. I hunger. Sinistar sounds 10 hours. Hee hee chunk. Yes, Ballbird! Ballbird! The Ballbird lives. We love Ballbird here. Ow. Ah! I think I found a piece of bone. Unexpected extra crunch. Maybe I make the talons a little bit bigger. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let's see. We would do 1, 2... Okay, so get the colors away. Get out of here. And then this would be the eyes, and we want to just drag it right over here, I think. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, I see. I see what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't see. There we go. Okay. So what do we think? It's absolutely tiny, but, I think this is it. I think this is starlings, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, understandable, Sloth. You gotta make sure that you got it. You gotta make sure you got it written down somewhere. Otherwise it will disappear. I got the same thing happening. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you, thank you. This is gonna be all. This is gonna be all. Yep, and it's a good idea to pin that. Indeed, indeed. Let's quick save. Then we can get rid of this, and then do this. Wow, look at that! Star! Yeah, I'll have to color that again. But haha, but I'm so mature. I'm so mature. Okay, I think from the front, well, I don't know logistically. Maybe there's a color slider implement. Maybe there is. I hope there is. But, anyways, I think that's how far we're gonna get with that for now. The pixel art, at least. And then we can move on to the emotes. Because, I need to do some emotes. I know I want to do the popping cat one. I also want to do an LOL one, but I'm not sure what I would do for that. I also want to do a lurker emote, but I'm not sure what a lurker emote would look like. Maybe peeking out from behind something? Let's see. Let's brainstorm some ideas real quick. Emote 1, where? This one, okay. And who do we want? Who do we want to make the lurker emote modeled after? We've got Kane and we've got Jester. So let me minimize that real quick and skip. Yeah, I love this song. Awesome. Then I can close that. Close, please. Thank you. Okay. We've got Kane and we've got Jester. So for lurking, maybe Jester? I think that might be it. Let's see. New. And how big is this canvas? How big is it? 224. Cancel. Ugh, excuse me. All right. We're making it a very small canvas. We're working with very small canvases today, y'all. Okay. Lurker emote. Maybe we could do like a, okay, so if we're gonna do something like maybe peeking out from behind something, what do we want to do? We could do an object. We could do a door, like peeking in through a door or something. I mean, I guess you would say you're entering a Twitch stream chat, so that would imply that there's an entrance and an exit. We could have a Minecraft trapdoor. Although, logistically, I don't know how I would make that visible. But, we could also... Oh, wait, hold on. We could have, like, a bongo cat sort of thing, peeking over an edge. Maybe, like, at an angle, bongo cat-like. Like, maybe like this, or maybe like this. Like, if we do this, maybe we could do just a row of gestures. Like, if somebody spams the emote or something, just a bunch of gestures hidden. But if we do this, it does kind of look more unique, so... Or, no, wait. I think we're gonna go with the first one, actually. The second one, I mean. Because then we can do, like, the little peeking over. Like this. Like this, yeah? Yeah? And then we can have that nose here and maybe like, what? Maybe something like that. Now it kind of looks like, damn it, now it kind of looks like Jester's judging. Okay, well, I mean, what is a lurker if not for a silent judge? Y'all have all the power. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe something like this. I'm gonna have to make the details a little bit. Time for studies of two-toed sloths before I draw anther were sloth. Understandable. Good luck with that, sloth. Good luck. Hold on. I'm cooking. Bongo cat mode. Bongo cat. Yes, fishing time. Also, I have reduced the fishing time cooldown, by the way. It's now like 25 seconds for everybody. So, now you can do that. I've just figured out how to get rid of the black screen you can get when you try to stream on Discord. Oh! Okay, that's good to know, Raccoon. Please do share. Please do share. Also, Sloth, yes, good luck with the studies. I had done a study the other day, and I don't think it went that well. But it's better to try, because then you get to learn about it. And just repetition. Repetition is the key when it comes to studying. The rock study, yeah. Rock! Maybe like this. I don't know, is this... Yeah, I think this is an okay emote. What do we think, chat? Judging you silently from upon the perch, high up. Wah! I don't have a Jester reference, actually. Hold on, let me pull that up real quick. Where's Jester? Jester? Hither! Come hither. I love this song. It's really good. Oh! I've got a simplified version of Jester. I forgot I made that reference. Well, that would have been useful to have a little bit ago. Oh well. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. We learn and move on. Paste. What? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do copy from clipboard, not paste. There we go. Yeah. And then I will make this tiny in the corner so that I can see the reference, but you all will not be able to see the reference. Wah ha ha! Evil, I know. I need to zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Wah! Yeah, so we're gonna be doing this. Maybe big ol' eyes. Then we do... Bring these up, perhaps? And we can do a symmetrical ruler for the face. Or I could just copy-paste it. I think I'm just gonna copy-paste it, because getting a ruler out would probably be kind of a hassle. Oh. I'm gonna crack into a snack, by the way. If anybody else is hungry, go ahead and crack into a snack. Now is the time. Ow. Maybe I should just draw in solid lines for the eyebrows. I think that would make it a little bit more readable. There we go. Oh, chat, apparently. Hey, Dar. Welcome in, welcome in. W? Oh, yeah? Not an L? Awesome. Oh, apparently. So I was gonna say, I got ice cream. Oh, hell yeah, what kind? Fish. Yeah, time to fish. Let's go. Also, apparently these things in the hair in anime characters, they're called hair vents. I didn't know that. I've been lurking like the entire stream. I didn't know that, okay? I didn't know. You didn't slash lurk. You didn't exclamation point lurk. Ooh, another shellfish. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I never assume that people are watching me. That's how I operate, Dar. Getting all the shell creatures today. Yeah, I wonder, can we get a legendary today? I haven't seen a legendary. I'm too lazy to do that. Understandable. Understandable. There we go. Okay, what? Oh, we'll also, yes, okay, if we do it up, yes, if we make the curve go up, that'll probably look a little bit better, I think. Say oh. Okay, let's see. Ay. Whoa. I think that Oops. This is I'm gonna copy from this side. I'm gonna copy from this. We will see if I can get a legendary. Hell yeah! Good luck, Sloth. I hope that you get a legendary. I hope so. Fish, hell yeah! Go fishing. Good luck on your fishing expedition, y'all. Everybody who's fishing in the pond. We also do have the spooky Halloween background on. Oh, we are drawing up a fish. Better luck next time, better luck next time. But that could be a treasure in and of itself. Yeah, exactly. W. What you gonna get? Whoa. W? Alright. Oh, more trash. I'm sorry. It looks like we got a lot of pollution in the pond today. Well, at least you're helping out the environment. Can rip. Yeah, I hope maybe you'll get a better pull next time. It's just, what is it if not gotcha? Who'll be polluting the fish ponds, SMH? I don't know. We got polluters somewhere upstream. Maybe you could go hunt them down. I just want gummy worms. True. I saw those the other day, and I think it was somebody else's stream. Those look good. They do look good. Shoot. Oh. Oh, well, you got a gummy fish. Maybe not a gummy worm, but it's along the lines of it. W, hell yeah. Do you want some gummy worms? I have some. I don't know if I will eat them. No, I'm alright. What type of gummy worms are they, though? That's the real question. If they're the sour gummy worms, those are kind of okay. I would say typical gummy worms, like the OG gummy worms, those are pretty good. Probably sour bite. Oh, okay. Ah! You got the less... Oh. You got the less acquired gummy worms. I gotcha. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with the hair here. Don't know what, though. Maybe I make this smaller? Fish! Yes, we love fishing! Shoot. Maybe like this, then. Then we do... Oh, a traffic cone! Okay, that's new. Got them free from work. A rep brought them in. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you didn't have to pay for it, then that's a plus. That's a plus. W indeed. I'd wear it on my head. I mean, traffic cones can be a hat. It can be. Have you seen the Traffic Cone Council? I don't know if you have or not, but that's a meme that also sticks with me for quite a while. It has stuck with me. Maybe we lower this, actually, so that I can draw the top of the head. Yeah. Okay, that looks a bit better. That's what was throwing me off. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Magical wand branch. Hell yeah. You can turn anything into a W with your imagination. Alright, we got a lurker emote now. I just have to... Oops, I have to save first. Emote. 4. 4! Oh, please don't crash. Thank you. Okay. Food time! Because I have been doing a lot more yapping than I have been eating. Mom. Lurker emote for me for real. Yeah, exactly. You can use the lurker emote. Now, granted, I still have to hit affiliate before I can upload the emotes, but you know, it's for then. It's for then. It's for the future. Ow. Ow. Do ASMR for affiliate easy? You know, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm not gonna do, like, boyfriend ASMR RP or whatever. That might attract the wrong crowd. And I don't want to be bullied in my own streams. That's how I did it? Well, good on you, good on you. I mean, like, I know there are VTubers who do ASMR, and I know that there are VTubers that do GF/BF ASMR, but, I am afraid. I am afraid, chat. I know Twitch was also bonking ASMR people, so, double afraid. Don't think I don't see those eyes, though, hackbag. Rightfully so, yeah, yeah. I've been told I should do that, but meh. Well, if you're into it, if you can, if you do like ASMR, then go for it. I am scared. I'm extremely scared. I don't really want to do that every stream either. Maybe... Okay, chat, maybe we could make it a goal to do one ASMR stream. One. After we hit affiliate. But I'd have to set the parameters for that goal. I'm gonna make a thick PNG tuber and make a comeback into ASMR. What would you be doing for that ASMR? No, I don't want to attract weirdos. Understandable, Sloth, understandable. No, Sloth, with your luck, I guarantee you should... It's probably best for you in particular to stay away from ASMR, Sloth. I'm into it. Yeah, Dar? Throwing it back. You know, I don't think that's what they do on ASMR streams, but I haven't tuned into them, so I couldn't tell you. That sounds more like a dance party stream. Yeah, I told you with my luck. Yeah. Well, I think part of that is also just kind of setting firm boundaries from the get-go. And, immediately, like, banning anybody who's coming in and being weird. Subtle cheek clapping then. Okay. Isn't that just clapping? I'm pretty sure that's just clapping. Did it pause? No, it didn't. Okay. Twerking ASMR. How would that how would that even work? How would you might actually get bonked for that. I'm not sure how that would work. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this eye and then just mirror this over. I don't know, I'd figured it out. Alright, if there's a will, there's a way. Surely. Oh, excuse me. Eyebrows. How do eyebrows work? Like eyebrows? Well, I know how eyebrows work, but I mean drawing them. Does anybody actually know how eyebrows work, though? Like the whole nervous system or the facial muscles for the eyebrow system? Okay, let's see. Does that look good? Ooh, I think it does. I think it does. I'm gonna shave mine. I mean, go off. Go off. You do you. You draw eyes like eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much for the advice, Sloth. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. It's very helpful. Ooh, what you gonna get? Oh, mussels! Very cool. A lot of shellfish tonight, really. Oops. Oh, I can just, okay, I think that's good. Yeah, we're gonna merge that down, and then merge this down, and then I can now say I have muscles. Ah, ha, ha, ha! Got him. Very funny, hilarious. No, I was hitting other streamers with dad jokes last night. I think that was last night. It might have been. I don't remember. The other night, I will say. Bro, so, yeah? Yeah? It's hurricane season officially? Oh! Ooh, well, everybody stay safe. And it's supposed to be higher than normal. Oh, damn. Yeah, stay safe and make sure that you are keeping an eye on the weather, everyone, then, if you will live in any of the affected regions. Yeah, I've got a weather app on my phone, so yeah, stay safe. Yeah, everybody stay safe. Stay safe. And you should probably get a weather app if you don't have one already, because usually those are on top of everything. Now I'm at the PD. I get to stay at the PD in my office and get hazard pay. Oh, yeah, that is a W, I'd say. But do make sure that you are staying safe, okay? Take care of yourself. Make sure that you have the proper precautions in place. Let's see. Not... Okay, listen. You gotta take care of yourself. Don't just, like, walk outside in a hurricane. Not you. You're gonna walk outside in a... I don't think that that's a very smart idea. I don't think you would win against a hurricane. Okay, sure. I can be reckless. I don't think that you would win against a hurricane, Dar. I really don't think you would. It's like the sun versus a million lions. The lions don't stand a chance. Immediately obliterated, wanna bet. They would not! They would just go and, like, evaporate. Fistfight a hurricane. Yes, America's favorite pastime. Fistfighting hurricanes and blowing tornadoes away with the little electric powered fans. Maybe if we point enough fans at it, it'll go away. Oh, shoot, how does this, so these two. It would be these two. Okay, yeah. I'm necromancing, everyone's dancing, no one can stop me, I dare you to try. Okay, okay, okay. We've got rings, chat. Fish! Fish! What you get? Oh? A whale shark! Whoa! Damn! Well, that's the first legendary I've seen. Holy cow! And that is worth so much gold! Whoa! Bonkers! Yeah, real nice. Whale shark, my beloved. Whale sharks are very cool. I like them. Yeah, yeah. I'm winning. Well, are you winning, son? Good luck, good luck. I think Hackback is up next in the queue, right? Yeah? Oh, I'm sorry, Hackback. We still have those polluters around. I still need to make a whale shark OC. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do. Boo, yeah. We need to get him to stop polluting the fish pond. Oh, Sloth's turn. Sloth's turn. What you gonna get, Sloth? I'm never fishing again. You're gonna end it on a high note. Yeah? Oh, that was two. On Epic? You got a shrimp toy. Okay, okay, cool. Very cool. Very awesome. We need gambling. Well, I'm going to enable gambling. I'm going to. But I don't want to mess with the Stream Elements bot. Shrimp heaven, now! Daniel, we can't keep doing this! No, I don't want to mess with the Stream Elements bot for gambling, but I know Twitch has integrated gambling, like bets and stuff, and I would like to use that. I would like to use that. Points gambling. Yeah, yeah. Wait, as a mod, do mods get unlimited gambling points? Date Everything DLC is out? Oh! You gotta link me that. You gotta link me that. Please DM it directly to me. Beam it straight into my brain, please. That seems right up my alley. Nah? Not what? Not to what? I said a lot of stuff. Not to what in particular. Okay, I think this is good. Yes, yes. Oh, wait, it's out. Oh! We can give points and do, like, raffles for what? Raffles for what? I could do, like, little customized drawings for people if they want. I'm buying it right now. Send me the link! Send me the link! Oh, a carp. Wow. You really ought to go seize the day. I swear, that's from Animal Crossing or something. You know what? I think I'm fine with this, and then we're gonna merge that. Oh yeah, I love these new Kaito songs that have been coming out recently. I don't remember what the artist's name is, the producer who's making them, but they're very good. Okay, let's see. How far up do I want to make the bangs? Maybe up here, actually. Wow. Chat, I'm freezing. Go get a blanket! Go get a blanket! Get comfy. Okay, let's see. Does that look good? Oh, that looks so cute! Actually, let me undo this. This is a little bit too pointed. But it's under my bed. Just reach under your bed and it's snipe you. Reach down and grab the blanket. So I should be going to bed. Oh, okay, yeah. Understandable then. Go to bed! Go to bed! What are you doing still awake, huh? Go get some sleep, Dar. Oh, shoot. What do I... I think I'll just leave it overlapping there. But I'm trying to see if my friends want to play Elden Ring. Are you playing Night Rain? Because I know everybody has been streaming that game. And I believe I rated into a streamer who was doing Night Rain last night? Last night, yeah. Let's see, does this look fine? I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Nah, but I want it. Oh, okay. But I'm poor. Yeah, I'm not sure how much the new one costs, honestly. But I saw something like Nintendo is now charging $80 for a game on the Switch, which is bonkers. But I'm not gonna pay $80 for a new game. I'm not going to. I don't know who has that kind of disposable income. I spent 50 on Marvel. 50 on okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't really speak because I've spent on Genshin before, but yeah. It's open for pre-buy. Oh, okay. Damn. I said it was out already, but please do keep an eye on that and let me know when it actually becomes available. Yeah, hobby over. Yeah, really. I swear, if Rockstar starts charging $80 for their new game, the GTA game, every other industry will do that. It is bonkers. But I see people playing it right now, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, did they maybe get early access? Did they sign up for early access? Are they content creators? If they are, then that might be why. I bought skins. Oh yeah, that would no. In Genshin, one skin is like $30. So I get that then. It comes out June 17th. Oh, okay. Right, exactly. Yeah, yeah. No, the industry, it's gonna get ridiculously expensive. And I will say, games do not release in the best but the best quality like on launch days anymore, especially since they can roll out patches whenever they want. So like $80 for a buggy game, I don't think so. Couldn't be me. Especially from Nintendo. I bought an Ultron skin, a Groot skin, and some other stuff. Oh, okay. Well, damn, 50 gets you a lot in Marvel Rivals, then I guess. It doesn't get you a lot in Genshin. I think I have to draw this part into. Demo is out. I'm gonna play demo. Oh, all right. Go ahead and let me know how it goes. I might have to play the demo on stream too. maybe tomorrow. I don't know. There's also another game that I wanted to play the demo of, but I haven't downloaded it. So maybe we could do a demo stream tomorrow. Does anybody else have any good games demos that could be out? I think I might also get the Mindwave demo because I've been looking at that project and I think it's pretty cool. This download's gonna take a while. Oh, it's that. The file is that hefty? Really? How much is it? And what all can you do in the demo for it to be like that long to download, huh? Quarantine Zone? Is that one on Steam? Have you heard of Fledgling Manor, visual novel thing? The entire dev team is trans/queer. I have not. That sounds really interesting, though. I'm gonna have to look into that. I really am. Quarantine. Oh yeah, you said quarantine. Typo in the chat. Get his ass. No, I will have to look at that. Here, actually, let me drop that. Oh, because I don't have my Discord pulled up, does anybody want to drop that in the suggestions or the gen chat of the Discord? If possible. You don't have to, of course. I can just, like, make a mental note of it, and I'll try to remember. Lock him up, boys. Get his ass! Typo in the group chat! Oh, streaked spinefoot. Where are the feet, though? I don't see any feet on that fish. I've been sold lies by big fish. I'm stuck in Discord limbo. Oh no! Oh, are you talking about the beginning? Because if so, you just have to hit the emote at the bottom. I think you're talking about my server, right? Because if you are, then yeah, you just react with the emote once you've read the rules, and it should let you in. It should give you. I hit the emote below ass. Oh, did it not give you the role? Let me manually go in and double check. Is my bot not working as it should? Okay, why is my bot... I guess my bot is throwing a fit. I'm gonna have to investigate that later. Here you go. That should give you the role. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, no, my bot was also throwing a fit about my livestream notifs yesterday, so I don't know what's going on. And the day before. Yeah, of course, yeah. No, that is 100% something that I need to go check out, because the bot should not be doing that. I don't know why it's pitching a fit about that. But I'm going to have some stern words with this bot. Yeah, of course, of course. All right, I think this is the emote. This is the emote. It installed. Hell yeah! That was actually really quick. Let me know how it goes. Is it gonna be fun? Is it goofy? How serious is it? Because Dial Town I knew was going to be a goofy game from the get-go. I would assume this is also going to be a bit of a goofy game, but I'm not sure. We will see. I'm playing it right now. Oh, all right. Have fun, Sloth. Let's see. What are we doing? You know what? It's uneven, but that's fine. Nobody's hair is fully even ever. And if it is, they're lying. And then, oops. There we go. Okay, no. I need a flat surface. I think that's flat, yeah? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go from there. Nice! I am getting Bongo Cat vibes from this emote, I will say. Maybe I do a Bongo Cat emote. Like an animated sticker. Bongo Cat. Womp 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 womp. It's so cute though. Thank you, I'm glad. Yeah. I have seen one streamer that does have a Bongo Cat emote. I think it's very cute. It's very cute and it's funny. Oops. There we go. And merge that down, and then the mouse, the little mouse. Yep. No, wait, redo. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah. Bongo Cat. Now I've got to thicken up all the lines, like a ridiculous amount. Otherwise you won't be able to see it. And then I can close this window in the meantime. Like, what an ish. Like, okay, make the lines even thicker. The lines can never be too thick. They've got to actually go thicker. There we go. I think I need to redo this part too. Do you know? What nonsense are you spouting? Okay, we're good. Everyone agrees. I'm probably not going to know how thick I actually need this to be until I color it, but I'm gonna try to get the line art done first. Because coloring this is gonna be kind of a nightmare. Well, not that big of a nightmare, but just a tiny nightmare. Tiny Nightmares? I swear, that's a game title, I'm pretty sure. Little Nightmares? Maybe it's Little Nightmares. I don't remember. I haven't played that game. That you're desperate for a raise. Wah. Melodies. Okay. Alright, zoom out. I think that is the perfect thickness, so I have to just repeat that on every other one. Like, what an ish. Like, Little Nightmares is pretty good. I've heard that it's a fun game, but I don't know anything about it. I know that a second one did come out. It's very strange. Oh, is it like a surreal horror then? Because I know that it is a horror game. Oh, why did it pause? Okay, hold on. Let me... Ow! Let me first immediately smack my... What? This is not... What is this? My elbow. Let me immediately smack my elbow right into my desk. Why don't I? Whoa. Swap this. Nope. I can't follow the line exactly. You know what? I'll do it in segments. How about that? I think you would call it surreal. Oh, okay, okay. Now I'm kind of interested. I might also have to take a peek at that. Now, I know that that game was really big in the YouTube Let's Play for the community for a while, but the thumbnails didn't catch my attention, although it's a very dark setting. Do you mean physically dark? Like the screen is dark? Or do you mean like, more morality-wise, I guess? Wow, 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 dun 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 dun. Both actually? Oh, okay. All right. Interesting, interesting. I'll definitely have to take a look at it then. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Did I? Let me check this real quick. What? No, it looks fine. I was worried I just broke the tip of my pen. Because that has happened, and I don't know how I've chipped it before. But it doesn't look like it's chipped this time. I do have some replacement pen tips, though, so it's not the end of the world if my pen tablet does get chipped. It's just a very unpleasant feeling to draw with. Oh no, yeah. No, I've got a packet of replacement tips, though, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know why it chips in the first place. And I also don't want to scratch up my screen, so... Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I had that happen with one of my Wacom tablet pens before. And this one's not Wacom, but the Wacom one was like really, really hard to chip, and it only chipped after multiple years of use. This one I think is a little bit more flimsy, but the replacement tips were very cheap, so... And I haven't had it chip outside of like maybe a handful of times, maybe 3. But I still don't know how it keeps chipping. Let's see. Haha. Yes, no. There we go. La 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 la. Wow, 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 wow. I seriously do need to do a popping cat emote. I catch myself doing the exact same thing multiple times. Popping cat. Oh! Oh? Yes? Yes? No. Almost. This one has to be thickened. I was gonna say something and then I immediately forgot what I was about to say, but it's fine. If it was important, it'll come back to me. Oh, also, I did go a little... I went a little bit ham with clips last night. I was clipping like crazy, but I think that the clips were pretty good. That's like the most amount of clips that I've gotten out of a stream ever. I don't know how much of that was because of the game I was playing versus how much I have slightly improved as a content creator. Maybe both, I don't know. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh buggy. Regardless, I gotta get better! I have to get even better at content. And that is just trial and error and a lot of time and experience. Spinning insane. Spinning. Okay, fuck. What the hell? Endless enduring pain. This whole stream thing seems like a lot of work. It's a little bit. It's a little bit of work, yeah. I will say it's just a little bit. It depends on what you're doing, what you want to do, what your content is, and whatnot. Granted, I still have to clip down my actual VODs to make videos because I haven't done that in a while. I last posted a video like a month ago, but I've been doing clipping. So I've been doing clipping, I've been trying to figure out integrations and stuff, and figuring out plans, and that's pretty much the most of what I've been doing as of late. But it's getting a bunch of stuff set up and just keeping up with it and making sure that everything is uploaded and up to date, and that's a little bit of a struggle with ADHD, I will tell you, but I am medicated, so it helps a lot. It helps a lot. But it is a lot of fun. Is that all? Well, also thumbnails. I do have to make my own thumbnails, and I'm also trying to do emotes and my backgrounds and everything else in the meantime, and set up my actual artist accounts, but it's one thing at a time. It's one thing at a time. You just gotta, like, segment out times to do everything. And actually try to stick to that. I'm glad you're mindful about growth. Yeah. I mean, it's it's keeping up with most of the things that I'm trying to do, and not trying to not do too much all at once, because I guarantee you I would burn myself out if I tried to do everything all at once. Okay, so I will say, I have very, very lofty goals for what I try to achieve, regardless of what I'm doing, or, like, what industry or anything that I'm, like, regarding. But, I'm trying my best to rein it in and to bring it back down, because, obviously I can't do everything all at once. I only have so many hours in a day, and some days are going to be off days, and that's just how life is. But I'm trying. I'm trying to do the best that I can. And that is what matters. Also, I'm not going to, like, hire a bunch of editors and everything, because first of all, I don't have the money. Second of all, I think I need a manager for something like that, but we are probably not going to get to that point. So it's mostly about having fun. It's about having fun and meeting people and talking to new people and whatnot. And I'd say it's mostly about making a community. And I'm glad that people actually just come in and say hi, because I expected absolutely nobody to be here, and nobody owes me their time either way. Like, I'm just glad that I am able to speak to other people and to hopefully brighten your days. But yeah. Look, I can make a dance. Wow. I do. I'm glad. That is the goal. That is, like, the main goal that I have. Let's see. Okay. I think that this emote is good. I think the line art is finally good. I'm over here striking, like, JoJo poses. I don't even have the camera, like, on, but I don't know why. I guess that's just the mood. Alright, I'm headed out. Yeah, of course. Have a good night, Dar. Rest well, sleep well, and make sure that you drink your water. And also, do take care since you said it's hurricane season. Do take care to keep an eye on the weather. Because you don't want to be caught off guard. Question is, do we do the pupils? Do we do the pupils and the irises? Let me see. How does that look? Maybe. I think so. Because it's gonna be white otherwise. And then that's gonna be like, where's the character staring at? I don't know. No, we need a little bit more communication here. There we go. Alright, quick save! Oh, and it's time for food too. While that is saving. Wah! Ow. It's a good food. It is really good food. Beef stew, I gotta say, beef stew is always up there on my top favorites of the list. I forgot how I had drawn that one. I just had chicken stew get out of my head. Chicken stew is pretty good. It is. Now there's this one type of beef stew in particular that is very hearty. It's beef stew, I think maybe some potatoes, carrots, and some other thicker vegetable broth. But all of that together is so good. And in a bread bowl, oh, it's amazing. I had one of those at a Renaissance fair, and you cannot top that. You cannot. That is my absolute favorite. No, but stew is always good. It does sound good. Yeah, it was really good. It was like the best beef stew I'd ever had. And then they changed it. They changed the recipe for the next year. So I didn't get that beef stew again, which really sucks. But I will figure out a way to recreate it. I will. That's gonna become my mission. Boo, yeah. I think it might have taken a bit too long for them to make it, and that's why they changed it. At least you have the memories. True. Memories of the beef stew. No, I will figure out one way or another to recreate it, because I really am craving that beef stew. Like, don't get me wrong, the beef stew I'm having right now is really good. But also, it's just, I crave that exact specific food. Potato stew is also really good. Loaded potato soup, that's even better. It's got bacon in it. And the ones, well, not all of them do, but the ones that do have bacon in it, top tier. Everything is better with a bit of bacon, I would think. Except for chocolate. Maybe don't eat chocolate and bacon. That sounds tasty. Yeah. Wait, I might be getting hungry. Go get some food, Hackbag. Go get some food. There we go. Yeah, okay, coloring is not going to be too bad, actually. I thought it was going to be even worse, but, nope. No, it's pretty easy so far. Also, I really want to go to a Ren Fair. Seems fun. It is really fun, especially... Okay, so... I went to my first Ren Fair with a friend, and that was really, really fun. Holy guacamole, the door is hot. Oh! The game! I was like, is your house burning down? Don't touch a burning door? Okay. No, I get you now, Sloth. I get you. Without context, it's funny. You had me kind of worried. I was like, do you need me to call the fire department for you? Yeah, no, okay. All right. I will have to play that demo tomorrow then. If anybody else has any demos that they want me to play, go ahead and send them in the suggestions. Do you want to see him? Would it be better to see him on stream and get my first reaction, or would you rather just send it now? It's up to you. It's up to you. Oh no, but what I was saying about the Ren fairs, I actually went to my first Ren fair with Sloth. It was really fun. It was really fun. I don't think I dressed up for it though, but it depends on where the Ren fair is being held. The Ren fair that I went to was very, very dusty. So wear shoes that you don't mind getting ruined if you go to one of those. It isn't a spoiler, I don't think, because I think each door is a different person. There's multiple doors? Oh really? That's cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the first one I went to, it was very fun, but I was not at all prepared. I was not. And by the end, I was going... my asthma also was flaring up, so by the end I was going, I really should have prepared better for this. Also, make sure that you take water, because it gets extremely hot at Ren fairs, walking around all day. Each item in the house is a person, that's why it says date everything. Literally everything? What about fork found in kitchen? Yeah. Now, my asthma kicks my butt for a lot of things, unfortunately. But I gotta live with it. I can't just, like, go, yoink, there's the asthma, gone, as much as I would wish to. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. But, no, the second Ren fair that I went to, OMG, he's British, I think. Of course. Sloth's one weakness, the British accent. Of course. No, but the second Ren fair that I went to, it was the same one actually, but I went with my family that time. Is that right? Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah. No, but the second Ren fair that I went to, I did dress up for. I was in costume, and I got mistaken as a worker actually, which I'm not sure how, since I was wearing a pirate shirt and a corset, and that was pretty much it. And I had, like, very old grungy boots on, and that was pretty much it. So I had people asking me, hey, do you know when this store closes? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't even work here. I'm just standing around looking at wares, same as you. And then I had somebody ask me about where something was, and then about maps, and I was going, maybe I need to stick with my group. Maybe I do. And I would say that the people who actually worked there were dressed up a lot more elaborately than I was, because I just threw on what I thought would be comfortable. Too much drip, yeah. I was too dripped out. I guess I fit in. I gave off the authentic knight aura or something, the authentic pirate aura. Yeah, but I thought that was funny. Which, it's also kind of funny. I went to another store. It's like a more alt store. I also got clocked as an employee there, I guess, and once again, I don't work there. I didn't work there, and they were still asking me, like, hey, what time does this store close? And I'm like, I'm not even that dressed up. Do I look like I work here? Listen, I may be an e-boy, but I don't dress like an e-boy. No, I'm not an e-boy. I'm not an e-boy. Do. Yeah. I don't know. Do I give off customer service vibes or something? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm approachable. Maybe that's what it is. How do I make myself unapproachable then? I have to work that out. Yeah, that must be it. Very funny, because apparently everybody else has said that I'm scary, so... How much shading do I want to do here? I don't think a lot, right? No. We'll keep the shading relatively small. Yeah. He called me love. Oh my, Sloth, don't pass out, Sloth. Take deep breaths, okay? Deep calming breaths. Oh my, forgot to shade the face. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can work with this. I just need to go back and shade. I just need to shade. Easy. Easy. I just need to remember to shade, actually. Where do I want the light to be hitting from? I guess we'll go from the top, yeah? There's a plus-size character? Oh, yeah, that is really nice. We'd love to see diversity and representation. Hell yeah. Wah. Hell yeah. Indeed. Oh. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do a little bit more shading and then leave it at that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. And then we need the highlights. Where's the highlights? What color? Oh, I made the highlights this color. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. You know what? You know what? Wah. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. And then we do another highlights over here. Yeah. What's... Oh. I thought somebody had pinged me though. No, that's a different notif. Ah, I see, I see. Good to know. Okay. do 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 do. Let's see, let's see. Wow. No, I started a TikTok account. I started a TikTok account, chat. It's hard. It is very difficult to use that platform. At least to get any engagement, especially as a VTuber. No, I will say, the YouTube algorithm has been pushing me out there. And I know that because I got my first hate comment. But that means that I'm reaching more people. So that's a surprise to me. The reach on TikTok? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. It might be, honestly, because I'm like, I haven't used the platform in years at this point. But yeah. Oh no, yeah, it's alright though, because it was for a VTuber. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be because like I just started posting 3 days ago, but I don't know. I gotta figure that out. It might be the tags I'm using or something. Maybe I need to hop on a trending audio. Maybe that's what it is. But I haven't been doing that. No, but I've seen a lot of cool VTubers on the app, so I've been following a bunch of them. I just haven't figured out the new algo. It just doesn't seem like it should be a roadblock. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's TikTok is sending my videos out to the wrong people or what. Or maybe just my videos aren't that interesting, which I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair. But I'm trying to find my audience right now. I'm gonna send you screenshots of them. All right. Yeah, no, but what I was saying about the YouTube hate comment, I think it's very funny because they didn't even spell the words correctly. So, well, there was one word. I don't even remember how it was spelled, but I saw that as in my email box and I went, buddy, I don't think that is how you spell that. And then I opened it and went, yeah, that's definitely not how you spell that. But I take it as a good sign. I gotta do the... what's this called? The air spray. I'm glad you can laugh about it. Yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Cry about it? No. I'm not gonna let the haters win. I would cry. That's understandable, honestly. That's understandable. Yeah, if you're gonna be making and putting out any sort of content, I think that you do have to be mindful to not let other people's opinions sway you or hurt you. Because there's always going to be people out there that don't like you regardless, but it's not really your job to please everybody. And if they don't like you, then that's fine. You probably also don't like everybody. But yeah, it's how it is. It's how life works. Some people you just don't vibe with for one reason or another. Oh, all right. I'm not cut out for this biz. Understandable. It can be hello. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up on stream. Thank you for the screen cap, Sloth. I told you. I know. Listen, you like Sloth. Given your previous likes, I was unsure because it can swing wildly hard into one camp or another. This is the character. Oh, shoot. Wood. Wood. kitchen, bathroom, bed. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not going to. Wood, yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. And erase this real quick. I don't think this is going to be too... I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. This man has trauma, though. Everybody's got trauma, bro! So he doesn't fit into my previous and current choices. I think... Sloth. Everybody's got trauma. Everybody's got trauma, Sloth. Everybody's got trauma. Time for some trauma bonding. True! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I have a story, chat. I think I'm not going to go into specifics on this, but, I essentially, when I was a wee early content creator, like way back in the day when I was doing animations and stuff, I accidentally trauma bonded with someone who was one of my fans, and things rapidly spiraled out of control. Like this is when I was being this was when I was kind of dumb. I was kind of a dumb chat. So don't do this. Oh no, not this. Yes, this. So don't do what I did, chat. Maintain healthy boundaries, especially if somebody's giving you some strange vibes. I was a little bit of a dumb chat, but I essentially trauma bonded with this fan at the time, and things got a little bit out of control, and then I started to feel bad about not talking to this person for like all of the time, and this person seemed to have a lot of things going on that I could have helped with, and I felt like I needed to help this person. Yeah, good call. Yeah. We were young and dumb and we didn't know. At least I did not witness this. Yes, you were not there for this one, Sloth. Fortunately for you. Yeah, but I felt like I should help this person, and I wanted to help this person. So I did the best that I could, and that ended up blowing up in my face spectacularly. It was kind of very dangerous. I don't know how much of this I can specify on Twitch, but I got doxxed essentially. I also would not have trusted this person with my location, and I think that's about as much as I'm gonna say on that. But I'm not the one. I didn't dox myself. Somebody I had considered a friend at the time doxed me to this person, and gave literally all of my information, like my phone number, my address, my full legal name, and everything. And I was going, oh, why would you do that? And then this person said, I don't know, I thought you'd be cool with it. And I was like, no, I am not cool with it. But they didn't see an issue with it because they'd done the same thing with their information. That's awful. I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. I mean, everybody has something like that happen to them. But yeah. It was quite a time. It was a bit stressful, I would say. But that's in the past now. So we don't have to deal with that anymore. Everything's resolved. So I'm not going to have that happen again in the future. I am very strong grown-up adult. I know everything now. Listen, I'm still figuring out life. I'm in my 20s. That's about as much as I'm going to say on my age. If you know, you know. OPSEC. Yeah. You get it. Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure every content creator has some sort of story like that or something along those lines. But it's kind of scary out there. Not gonna lie. And I haven't gone to a con in a long time. I really want to go out to a con, but I'm also just kind of scared about safety stuff at cons because I've seen a bunch of horror stories from cons. And also okay, so this is a separate story. I got followed around at a con one time. That is something entirely different. But yeah, it's terrifying. That is terrifying. It is. Yeah, but also I'm very safety conscious with everything I do online now. Yeah. And so I was a minor at the time, first of all. Secondly, I was cosplaying Dipper from fucking Gravity Falls. So two major why would you do this is... But yeah. The bed is so pretty. The designs are so cool. Sloth, you are tempting me so much to look up the designs. I will play that tomorrow on stream. You know what? No rest day tomorrow. We're doing demos tomorrow because I really want to play these games. Yikes. Yeah. No, it didn't escalate, but the entire con felt kind of weird then because there was somebody following me. So you know, sometimes things happen. Sometimes things happen. But you do the best that you can in those situations. And also, I'm still here and I didn't get hurt, so everything is fine. It all worked out fine. Now, granted, don't do the same things that I did, chat. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. I still have pics of the person you got weird vibes from. I was there, but I like their cosplay. Yeah, yeah. No, that I think you know exactly the person I'm talking about, Sloth. They had a cool cosplay, but then they just started following me around the con, and I didn't like that. So, yeah. That's so scary. It is. It is. It's a lot different than being internet stalked, I will say. But I am very careful with everything, so I didn't pick up on it, TBH. I was clueless. Sloth! 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 Please, Sloth, I am begging you. I am begging you, please pay a little bit more attention. In the future, going forwards. The past is the past. You can't really change that. I have my dead name on a bunch of my old games. I'm sure it'll blow up in my face any day now. Oh, I don't, if you're good with your security, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. And if it does, those people are assholes in the first place. And people who are jerks like that, who are complete and utter jackasses, they are not worth your time. And honestly, I would say even, it just gives you people to block. The people that you know for sure, like, they have outed themselves as people you don't want to interact with ever or speak to. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the way that I look at it, at least. But, yeah. What am I coloring here? Oh, the eyes. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah. I mean, it does suck to have to deal with them in the first place, though, and you shouldn't have to. Nobody should have to, really. But unfortunately, sometimes some people are just jackasses. It's hard for me to think that way, but I know you're right. Yeah, no, I get that. It does take a lot of time and a lot of reminding yourself, like, hey, this is okay. It's not on you, it's on them. It is on them. If somebody's gonna be an asshole to you, like, and you haven't done anything to them, that's 100% on them. Yeah, but you shouldn't feel bad about yourself because somebody else is being mean to you. Because nobody should be mean in the first place, but, like, you know, it's how life is, unfortunately. I just try to do the best that I can and to be nice to as many people as I can be, and to try to help others. Because I think that that is the best way to live life. And if you can't work yourself up to do that, then spite the haters. Live out of spite. Because that is also a good motivator. It really is, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, the gold. I was gonna do the gold next. Oh. I think this is the color. Yeah. Okay, I need to merge these. Merge. Me trying to get onto the highway, like. Merge. Oh. Okay, we're good. Where did I put the, oh, transparency. No, is that the transparency lock? That's not. This one is. Okay. Yeah. Womp. Womp. I love rendering gold. It's my favorite. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I do want to go back to a con. I've been thinking, because I know I said last weekend TwitchCon was that weekend. I was wrong. I got my dates mixed up. It is this weekend. TwitchCon is this weekend. So it should be about over by now. But I really want to go to a con again. I haven't gone to a con in a very long time. And despite what happened at one of the previous cons that I went to, cons are generally very fun, as long as you are safety conscious and you have like people that know where you are, or like you have a group or something, or you just meet nice people over there, or you meet up with people that you know. It's usually pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Now there's always going to be like one strange person or somebody who doesn't respect boundaries, but you just gotta lay down the law. You gotta lay down your boundaries real firmly, and if they don't listen to you, then you go and get con staff, con security, something like that, and they should take care of it for you. And if they don't, then that's a bad con. But yeah, no, it's usually things are manageable. But I do want to go back to a con. I've been thinking about that a lot. I know I just said that, but I still am thinking about it a lot. I just don't know. I think would I do a cosplay? I think I would probably do a cosplay. I've never been one. Seems like fun. You've never been to one? Yeah, they are really fun. Now, I will say it does depend on the type of con that you go to, because there are some cons that are like older media cons, and usually with those, people are cosplaying from like comics or some other sort of fandom that maybe you're not into. So you want to go somewhere that has the same interests as you, so you don't quote unquote feel out of place. Like, everybody's welcome at a con regardless, but it's like you find the con that has the most similarities to you or in your interests, and you are most likely to have the most amount of fun there. Why did it just pause that? Yes, thank you. Okay, yeah, but I find cons to be fun. Artist Sally is very fun. It's very fun to go see what everybody has made, what everybody's posting, what everyone's selling. I will say that sometimes it can be a bit draining, but it's not bad. It's just, if you are going multiple days for a con, definitely have somewhere to stay, like maybe a hotel or someone's house that you know, like somewhere you can decompress. And I mean like when I'm talking about hotels or other places, I mean somewhere that you can have some peace and quiet, so not like a room with 5 other people in it, because it can be very overwhelming, especially if you've never been to a con before. But some of it can be intimidating for sure, but it definitely is just getting to know a lot of people and being able to speak to people that have the same or similar interests to you. And I think cons are very good. They're good for socializing, and I do not socialize much, so at least not to the level that I would like to. I've been getting a lot better though since I started medications, but I'm having a panic attack just thinking about it. Understandable. Yeah, but yeah, I need to socialize more. Yeah, I get that. Socializing can be scary for sure, but it's tiny steps at a time. Ooh, hot shower. Me when I test the shower temperature and it's a bit too warm. Yeah, but no, I get that. Like, especially if you have anxiety or some sort of panic condition, it can be very difficult. It is just knowing your limits and when you need to go take breaks and just like decompress. Because even though I have most of my anxiety stuff under control and ordered and everything, I still find that I have some issues with it, and my ADHD, of course, and like I don't know what it would be, disassociation or like overstimulation. I think it's overstimulation, but you will learn your limits if you don't know them, but don't push yourself too much on the first time, otherwise you might have a miserable time, and that's not good. You want to have fun at the con. But yeah, no, it's mostly just listening to what your body is telling you. And if your body and your mind is going, I don't feel very good right now, then it's okay to go take a break. And it's all right to go tell people, hey, I need a break. And also just like preface what you need to, because I guarantee you, like, nobody's going to judge you for it. And if they do, then once again, that's just another person you don't really want to socialize with, because they're probably not the greatest to socialize with then. They're not very understanding and empathetic. But yeah, no, if people are nice and people are generally understanding, but I know most of it is just like building stuff up in your head, because I do that a lot. Generally, the image that we create in our head, so is not as bad as something actually will be. So just my advice quarter for the day. Yeah, yeah. Maybe this color? Yes, this color, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay, I need to make sure that this goes here. Yeah. This goes here, and the layers are separated, and there's a lot of distinction between the layers. That's the word I was looking for, distinction. Yeah, yeah. They want to know. I'm gonna get rid of that too, actually, and then lower the opacity of this. And I think that that's the lurk emote done. Let's go. Oh wait, no, I have to add the highlights. I forgot the highlights again. I keep forgetting the eye highlights. Rah. There we go. And then the other side real quick before I forget, because I will probably. Okay. Then lower the opacity. Oh, okay, I think that's good, yeah. We've got the lurk emote, chat! Let's go! Finally! I got one emote done. Alright, alright. Here, let me pause this. Okay. We are nearing the 4-hour mark, so I think I'm going to hop off of stream. I love it! I'm glad! I'm glad! Thank you. It's adorable. I'm so glad. Because I wanna have emotes that people are going to use. And I'm glad that you think it's adorable. That is the goal with the emotes, so I'm glad that it reads as that. But yeah, I think that we are going to hop off here. We don't go anywhere yet. We will be rating. We will be rating. But some announcements quickly. Tomorrow, I'm not going to take an off day. We are actually going to be doing demos. We're going to be doing demos tomorrow. Yay, it looks good. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to be a demo day. We will be doing the Dating Everything demo, and if anybody has some demos that they'd like to see me play, make sure to drop them in the Discord suggestion chat. Everybody, make sure that you are drinking your water, eating your food, and if you need to go get some rest, go get some rest. Which is live again in Carbon. Ooh, also dating everyone. Everything is fun for sure so far. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out tomorrow then. But yeah, we do have the Discord. It is !Discord if you would like to join and you are not currently in it. Of course, no pressure though, no pressure. If you don't have to join if you would not like to. Thanks for the stream, Aka. Of course, of course. I'm glad that everybody enjoyed their time here, or at least I hope that you enjoyed your time here. But yeah, I am very happy to be able to stream. Yes, fish! Last minute fish. Gotta do some fishing before we hop in the car, of course, of course. I get ya. You gotta, yeah. Ooh. A grunt? I've never heard of that fish. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. If anybody would like to hop in and say hello or anything, if you've got time, if you would like to. What you gonna get? Oh? Oh, the traffic cone! Well, it's the biggest traffic cone that we've gotten though, so you've got a new record. Yeah, but we will be raiding really quickly. Let me see. Alright, everybody hop in the car. We're going to raid. Okay. Biscuits. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, count. Now I kind of want biscuits. Alright, everybody take care though. Everybody take care. Let's start the raid real quick. Okay, it lets me raid in 10 seconds. Yes, everybody take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And I will be seeing you tomorrow.